woke up yesterday and said square paper cups. 50 Cent can't draw a straight line with a ruler. Wendy Williams and Kelly Ripa. American Vacations is my idea that it was supposed to be about boosting the economy in cities across America to help President Obama's plan, but Jeremy and 50 ruined it all. If the audience goes somewhere whack, blame Jeremy, the child molester. They only want to watch the winners on hidden cameras placed in the hotel rooms. 50 Cent is exactly like Krusty the Clown backstage smoking cigarettes. Miserable. Then he goes out and performs, acting fake. 50's a fake thug. 50 also thinks that Caucasian people want to see black people make mistakes that cost them their lives. Black Lives Matter is fake. That's what offsets 50's actions. Black lives don't matter to 50. That's why he created it. If 50 ever gets blamed for anything, he'll put on his Black Lives Matter t-shirt and fake gold chain. And it's all pixelated because 50's a fake thug. And is really inexperienced in the streets. He was always above the guys on the corners, looking out the building's windows like a dog looking down on the street, like a big dumb Saint Bernard in a skyscraper, gorgeous Jeff. All alone up there, at least 20 stories up, cooking crack and eating cereal. 50 wants to be like me so bad that he hates me. Even though 50 was an orphan, he had been spoiled by Supreme, who set 50 up at 15, and 50 never had to worry about bills ever again. But all he had to do was one thing: stay in New York, in that room, and everything would have been perfect. But just like Adam and Eve's don't bite the apple, 50 wasn't supposed to leave the big apple. 50 didn't listen and decided to disobey Supreme and take the money. Supreme gave him energy units money and they went to LA. Jeremy had been 50's manager, telling innocent orphans 50 Cent that violence and sex sells in America. Violent sex is what you need to do, orphans. So let's get it. Do something violent, sex acts, so you can write your songs and you'll take care of hip-hop and the Grammys, etc., etc., etc. What has this world come to?
Like, did you just take a picture of me? And you're like,
No.
no?
Yeah, I know. I don't like it. I don't know how to turn it off. And it goes off every time I get an email, but not when I get a text message. Why? Oh, maybe it's a priority thing. Because isn't that what it's for? It's for like super important stuff?
Yeah.
Where's my settings? I don't know what I'm doing.
I don't know what you're doing either.
Sounds and notifications.
Okay. People are liking...
Application?
Apparently people really like classic phones and cropping pumpkin pictures. That whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes. People love it.
Yep. But,
Hello.
yeah. I'm Joshua.
And I'm TJ.
And this is EPC Weekly.
Number 54.
Yeah. It's not pumpkin chunking.
No, unfortunately.
But,
maybe someday.
yeah.
We'll buy some pumpkins and we'll chunk them.
That'd be cool. We definitely should.
You see that gif on Reddit of the guy bulldozing? Or not bulldozing, but he had like a row of pumpkins and it was just like one of those lawnmowers and it was just like shooting out one of those spouts. It's pretty amazing because it's like pumpkins everywhere. It's chunks of pumpkin everywhere.
There was I did see a gif where this girl was carving a pumpkin and she cut a hole in the bottom of it. And she like tried to do the math in her head. She was like, "Oh my god, I can wear this." So she stuck her head in and then she couldn't get it out. And the pumpkin was like twice as big as her, so she's just... What do? I need help!
How did she get the pumpkin up her head in the first place?
Remember, it's a lot easier to get it into something than it is to get out of it. Just the way it works.
I mean, yeah.
You don't get stuck outside of something. You get stuck in something.
You can get stuck outside something.
Yeah, but at that point you can leave.
Yeah, you're right.
So you're not stuck. You're just being prevented from entering.
Yeah, okay.
Unless you have to go inside. Like, if going inside is an absolute necessity, then you're stuck outside.
Makes sense.
What's up, Optiplex?
Hey. Guess we can go to the docks.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it was that.
Oh.
I think if you just... Yeah.
There we go. Gosh, it's so weird, ultra wides.
I know, right?
It's like you have all this just spare space for nothing.
No, it's for stuff.
I guess. I don't know. What do you,
Games?
Games?
Ultra-wide movies in their natural...
I mean, no, yeah. I mean, it makes sense.
What are you doing? Just, do that. And then you can put anything over to the other side.
I guess that works, too.
Yeah. Now you basically get 2 full formats, because everything's still formatted for 4x3.
Yeah, but it's 4x3. Nobody likes 4x3.
You're right, but every website is still formatted to 4x3.
Which doesn't make any sense to me.
It doesn't. It's stupid.
People are stupid.
I think there's been like maybe 3 or 4 websites I've used that actually like span the entire resolution of my monitor.
I wonder why they're still formatted 4x3.
It's standard.
Standard.
I mean, TV's still produced in like 1080i. The more you know.
No.
But anyways, we've got a lot of shit to cover today.
Yeah. And more. But I haven't had a chance to add everything to the documents. Because we probably just won't even get to it.
What, there's 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 topics today? I mean, I'm assuming that you might have put on some of the same ones that I did. So
kind of. They're adding on to it, but I didn't cover it.
But yeah, so where do you want to start?
Start with the Switch?
Yes, let's start with the Switch. Because the Switch is a really interesting story. This was announced last week. We have not talked about it at all, outside of the fact that we've acknowledged that it happened.
Yes.
So basically, as far as the news is concerned, they launched a trailer for it. They, said, hey, this is a thing. And basically everybody talked about everything that's been leaking. And then I think it was just a few days ago, Nintendo came out and sent out invitations to the 2017 event where they're going to officially announce and talk in depth about the Switch.
Yeah.
So, based upon what you've seen, what are your thoughts?
I think it's weird. I don't...
Apparently it's not loading for Optiplex.
Oh, rip.
See, I had this issue when I streamed the pre-recorded podcast.
Oh?
Yeah, it wouldn't load for him. It loaded for me.
Yeah.
But it wouldn't load for him. But when you stream it from your place, it loads fine. So I don't know if it was one of the settings in OBS or something.
I don't know. Maybe. Kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But, maybe I don't know. We'll have to think of something. We'll have to fix it. Because that might be happening for a lot of people. But I mean,
there we go. Well, apparently, he's loading now.
Oh, okay. Cool. But, anyways.
So your thoughts are?
So I think it's classic Nintendo. They're doing something new, but it's a handheld device.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't understand.
That explains a lot, actually. He was using Microsoft Edge.
Oh, that's why.
Yeah, that was the problem.
But yeah, it's a handheld system that can output to your TV.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. I just don't. And, I mean, the trailer showed a lot of like, oh, you can bring it across the street to your friends, play with random people on the bus, play with your buddies in school. It's like, well, none of that's gonna happen. None of that happens in real life. People aren't. You don't like walk around the street and see people on their 3DSs all the time.
Actually,
you might have them in their pockets.
I've seen a lot of
Street
people.
Pass.
I've seen a lot of people use 3DSs on the street. I wouldn't say that they're like actively using them together. Personally, I'm actually kind of excited for it. I do see your point that it is, basically just a handheld device that plugs into your TV. I know that the housing does improve a little bit. It adds to the hardware, not a huge amount. I know that it's going to be utilizing the new Tegra chip from NVIDIA. That's supposed to be apparently, at least on paper, better than the APUs. The APU are used by both the Xbox One and PS4.
Oh, so
on
the
Jaguar.
APUs.
Yeah. So that's cool.
Yeah.
I don't think they've said anything about RAM. I don't know what the internal storage is going to be like to begin with. I know it won't accept hard drives, but it will accept micro SD cards up to 128 gigs, which is really weird because phones are supporting up to 2 terabytes now. So I hope that changes because 128 gigs
is not a lot.
It isn't a lot. Like, it'd be fine, if it was just like a DS and it was just like standard Nintendo games. But one of the games that they displayed in the trailer was Skyrim.
Yeah.
So if we're getting a full remaster on the console, that's not going to be like 2 gigs.
No, that's going to be 40 gigs. So I think that's what it is on. That's what it is on PC.
Yeah, it's probably going to be less on console. It'll probably be something like 15 to 20 gigs. But still, that's a lot when you only have 128.
Yeah.
I mean, people were bitching about running out of 500 gigs on the Xbox One and PS4. 128 ain't going to be shit unless you buy like 20 of them, which isn't going to be cheap.
Yeah. Well, no. That's micro SD cards are cheap. They're like $20.
For how much?
For I think like 100 gigs.
Let's see.
You want to look it up?
Yeah. Well, I'll just Google it real quick.
But I mean, it's kind of weird because now that's a thing. We're going back to like GameCube days and PS2 days where you had the memory cartridges and you're like, is my game on this one? No. Is my game on this one? No. Is my game on this one? No. This is like, why go back to something that isn't good?
Yeah.
I guess. I don't know.
Well, it seems to vary a lot. There's a few on here that are about $100. 428 gigs.
Oh, wow.
Like the SanDisk Ultra Micro SDXC. But then you also have something like the Samsung Evo Micro SD, which is $9. Actually, I don't even think that's Samsung. I'm pretty sure that's fake.
What?
See, it's Micro SD Evo.
What?
It's got the same color scheme.
Yeah, that's...
I'm pretty sure that's fake.
Pretty sure that's fake.
Let's see. It's the fake Samsung Micro SD Evo. Oh, cool. Apparently it's working now.
Hey, good for me.
What's up again, Optiplex? We're looking at fake SD cards. That's $9 apparently. I don't...
For 128 gigabytes?
128 gigs.
I don't believe it.
It's compliant with SD specification version 2.0. Versatile when combined with the adapter.
What?
That's like the fourth thing it says. High speed read and write. Capacity 128 gigs. Compliant with the SD specification. Versatile when combined with an adapter.
Versatile when combined with an adapter. Well, no duh. Okay, Apple. Look, we're taking away your escape key, but don't worry because we have an adapter for that.
Yes, we do.
Yeah, the Apple event was last.
Does it work? What, the fake SD card? I don't know.
No, probably not.
When I buy a Nintendo Switch, I'll buy a $9 SD card and I'll let you know.
We'll do
$9 SD card reviews.
This is 128 gigabyte 90.
It may be fake. Can it be really good?
So I want to know what.
Continue.
Oh, okay. I want to know how Skyrim is going to be on this thing.
What do you mean?
Because it's Skyrim. It was never released for the Wii, was it?
No.
So it wasn't released for the Wii U.
Nope.
Wasn't released for the GameCube.
No.
So why is it being released on the Switch?
Because Nintendo has actually managed to get partners on board with this. Like Bethesda, NVIDIA is also an obviously large supporter because they won the bid for the CPU and GPU. I think Square Enix is with them, DICE is with them.
DICE?
Yeah, I know EA's doing a lot to publish with them. Ubisoft is even supporting them. Huh?
What about Polish?
Publish.
Oh.
Like I think they announced 35 different dev teams that are like already supporting the Nintendo Switch that are considered dev partners.
The controller looks really small too.
It does.
I don't know if I like that.
But there's a Pro controller.
Oh, like a regular.
Yeah, like a regular size controller.
Controller.
And then there's the controller that you attach the Joy-Cons to. That's what the little wireless things are on the end. They're called Joy-Cons. But see, there's a lot of shit that they didn't talk about in the fucking trailer, okay? It is going to be a multi-capacitive touch, or capacitive multi-touch screen. The first of any Nintendo device. It'll have 10-point multi-touch.
10 point?
10 point. Every DS
good.
is single point. Resistive touch, not capacitive. Capacitive is what you find on your phone.
Yeah.
Resistive is typically what you find on like a trackpad.
Yeah.
So that's really cool. The resolution is kind of shit. It's only 720p on the handheld, but that's basically as good as an iPhone 7. So,
I mean, yeah, what can you do?
I'm pretty positive the Nintendo Switch will probably cost about a third of an iPhone, so I'm not too worried about it. I mean, it might be Pro. As Pro as the PS4 Pro.
Nah.
So, yeah.
Jokes.
What's up?
I feel like they're gonna lose those
Joy-Cons?
things, and also when they switch them on back to the console, I feel like they're gonna snap off.
Maybe. It depends on the rail system they use.
Yeah.
But I know that one of the neat things is that, like, you have that plugged in. Like, it seems like it'd be cool as fuck to put in your car. Like, if you're going on a road trip,
That would
just
be-
drop that shit in the back, and then you and a buddy are sitting there playing fucking Mario Kart.
Yeah, that'd be kind of
That's
cool.
That's pretty badass.
That is pretty
The fact that I can sit there and play Skyrim and be like, oh, you want to get your ass kicked in Mario Kart? Cool. There you go.
Yeah.
Oh, and if you flip the Joy-Con, on the bottom it has a receiver for motion control. So there is rumors that it will be compatible with all the Wii U and, well, not compatible, but they will re-release them on the console for Wii U and Wii games. Which, I don't know, I think it's pretty cool. It depends,
That's kind of cool.
most importantly, on one thing. Price. If it's anything over $299,
No,
it's going to be bad.
it's gonna be $399.
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
No, because Nintendo's already losing money. Right now, the one thing they need, and the big thing that they're preaching with this is going to build the ecosystem. This is the starting point. Because apparently the idea is that you buy this, and then in 2 years, 3 years, technology has advanced, games have advanced, they're running on new engines, new architectures, so or new APIs, so you have to keep up with the times. Why replace an entire goddamn console when you can just replace the tablet? Why replace the entire console when you can just replace the base? Why replace the console when you can just replace the controller? So it's going to be this like constantly evolving like minor update kind of thing where, you know, if you want a higher resolution display, you can go out and buy that. If you want, you know, a faster chip or more storage, you can go out and buy that. If the basic model that just plays games is all you need, you can do that. No, enjoy Coke. No Pepsi.
Well, fuck both.
Actually, Pepsi's good with pizza. Coke is better with everything else.
They're both terrible.
You're terrible.
You're terrible.
Well, this turn. So basically Windows 10? Yes, kind of. Except, I don't think Nintendo's going to spy on you quite as much.
Are you kidding me?
They
Spy on you
will.
all the time.
Everybody does, admittedly. But maybe not as much as Microsoft.
Speaking of which, last week I was thinking about putting it as a topic, but the UK admitted spying on its people, and they're like, "Yeah, we're sorry, but we're not going to stop."
It's like, it's just the way things
Yeah,
are.
it's just the way things are.
Deal with it. But, personally, I am actually kind of excited for it. I want to see what they're going to do when it comes to the console.
I want to see the in-depth thing. There was, let's see.
So yeah, basically, as it stands, just go to the internet, type in Nintendo Switch, and you'll find basically everything that they're going to announce. Or you can wait until January where they actually officially release the information into the wild.
I don't know what that means.
Oh, and it looks like it's going to have USB Type-C for charging. Like, that'll be the
cool.
interface for the dock and for a charger when you're just on the go. And battery life sucks. It's rumored
it's
to be
only
like 3 hours. With continuous use. But it looks like it's also going to use quick charge, so you can charge it in like 15 minutes.
Okay, this is not really helping.
What are you trying to do?
Well, okay, so these are like some things, unnoticed Switch features from the trailer.
Yeah.
Detachable buttons, apparently.
See, a lot of people are speculating like why they didn't talk about a lot of different things when it comes to when it comes to the Switch. One of their biggest faults with the Wii U was the fact that when they advertised it, they did not advertise it clearly as its own product. There was a fuck ton of consumer miscommunication where people thought it was an add-on to the Wii. Believe it or not, that was one of the biggest problems.
I had no idea.
A lot of people thought that it was just like you went out and bought a tablet and put it or connected it to your Wii. That's why it's the Wii U. So they're trying everything they can to market this separately. Like, this is its own thing. So they're not talking about multi-touch. They're not talking about Wii U compatibility. They're not talking about Wii compatibility or DS compatibility. It is its own product, and they're going to try their damnedest to make sure that people fucking understand that. Which I totally get. So all the unnecessary shit will get announced. People will find out.
But
go ahead.
Okay, well, it's gonna apparently have detachable buttons to replace. There's it shows like start and select buttons, which is not a D-pad apparently. There's pictures of the volume and power buttons, potential shoulder buttons on the controllers, which would be interesting. Pointer functionality with rubber feet apparently, like you'd be able to use it as a mouse, which would be really interesting.
Oh, and apparently the tablet itself has a black bar in the top of it. That's why the bezel is kind of large, and that's where the motion control comes in. So when you're not using it in tablet mode, you basically dock it in front of your TV, and that becomes the yeah.
So I mean, it might have mouse control. And then it's a SD card slot. It might have a stylus slot. It has a headphone jack, definitely. Like for those who can't see. Yes, you can charge it. And dock includes USB ports and indicates when the Switch is docked.
I'm not sure. I don't know if Sori, like if that's entirely from Sori, because I feel like
what happened?
He was like, enjoy Pepsi, and then he was like, sorry about that. Left my Twitch open while I went to wash the dishes. I think the girlfriend hijacked the keyboard. You don't have to respond to this.
XSPC is priority.
Yeah.
Anybody that thinks that the plus button is a D-pad is far too small. Apparently I wonder, where is this? Not a D-pad, not a D-pad.
Yeah, I don't think that's a D-pad at the top.
Oh.
That's no. Yeah, there's a minus on the other side.
Oh, do studio mode. Yeah, there's like a plus and a minus. Probably to indicate like the sides that the Switch goes on.
Oh, hey, they can see us again.
What do you mean?
Because it's only half the screen.
Oh. It's weird. Oh, I just transitioned into itself. Whoop. There we go.
But
yeah, so that's...
Personally, I'm excited. I'm really curious to see where this is going to go.
Oh, yeah, and the shoulder buttons are on the top as well.
I mean, it looks... As long as they can actually, like, make this happen, it could be really badass. It might be total garbage. It could be another failed mistake from Nintendo. I know during their last earnings call, they talked about... I saw Jeff. They talked about the estimates. It's really sad because the CEO of Nintendo was like, yeah, we're projecting 2 million sales as the intro. The Wii U sold 3 million, and the Wii U is a failure.
Wow.
So they're betting low on this. They don't have high hopes. But with it being said...
it looks like another handheld device, which I'm not, too pleased about. But if it can run Skyrim, then I don't see why it'd be a problem, really.
Yeah, I want to get it because I don't own any Nintendo devices right now. So looking at this from a potential customer, yeah, I'd be more inclined to wait and just buy this. If I owned a DS or if I owned a Wii, I'd probably just be far less concerned with it.
I mean, even a Wii U, I wouldn't. I'd still buy the Switch of the Wii U.
Oh yeah. So, I mean, I was looking potentially getting a DS, but I'm pretty sure my girlfriend's going to buy one anyways. So I think I'll wait, and I'll end up making the jump on that. Assuming that they release more stuff that's convincing. I'm not pre-ordering the shit.
No, don't pre-order anything.
Yeah. But I do know that when they announced it, their stock actually went down.
Really?
You know why?
Why?
Because their investors were like, yeah, this is really cool, and we think it's going to do really well, but everybody kind of already knew. All this information leaked like months ago. We already knew what was coming out, so...
Why would they sell their stock then?
Because they're stupid?
I don't know.
They were like, yeah, this is kind of what we expected to see, so...
Wow.
I mean, it's not really a surprise.
But apparently the Switch... You said the dock was supposed to add power.
Mm-hmm.
This is saying that it's only for charging and TV output.
There's been a lot of back and forth on that.
I don't know what that is. No,
that's just a summary of the video.
Probably.
There is a lot of back and forth because Nintendo hasn't directly said one way or the other. There's a lot of shit. All of this stuff is up and it's just speculation.
Yeah, because they haven't released anything else.
Most of the information is going off of patents and the trailer. And then a fuck ton of leaks from, unknown sources. But
I like how the initial, Nintendo NX was supposed to be this full, screen, just phone device.
Yeah.
It was that thing looks stupid.
Yeah.
I'm glad it's not that.
Yeah, this looks way better.
I'm glad it's not that.
But, I don't know.
I think they still should have called it the Nintendo NX.
Yeah, the
That's
Switch
about
is a
it.
little weird.
So, I mean, it makes sense because it's like,
Again,
Switch.
they're really trying to nail home that idea. This is not a Wii. This is not a DS.
Switch.
Its own thing. Yeah, I think in the original trailer, there was a sound effect that every time it plugged in, it was Switch.
Yeah. It was like, Switch, and it went click. Or actually, I think it went opposite. It went click.
Yeah.
Which is weird. It was kind of off-putting because everyone was like so perfect at it. And I feel like if I grab it, it's going to be like, it's going to be like,
No, I don't even think you're going to get that far because you're going to go to put it in and be like, fuck. Fuck. Oh.
yeah. No, that's exactly what's going to
Okay, there we go. Where the fuck are the Joy-Cons?
Yeah, Joy. And then you're going to be looking around saying, all right, which one is this? Left, right? God bless it. And then you're going to take that thing, it's going to fall out of the TV output, and you're like, God bless America. It's just going to be a whole slew of bad things that happen.
Click, switch, clack, slop. Club. What? That's not easy to say.
Click, switch, clack, clap. Fuck. I tried.
Slam it down on the edge of the table and bust the screen.
Yeah, she goes, yeah.
Yeah. But could you imagine just like...
Sorry, I'm switching to Xbox. I'm switching to PC. Switching.
Is that like at that point, like you have a kiddo or something? And like you see the kid just like ogling the tablet and then you plug it in and it goes to the TV and the kid's like...
I mean, that's... I'm also curious as to how, like, instant that's going to be.
Yeah. Because I know, like... there's certain programs that, like, adding an additional display, sometimes you'll have to restart your device.
I don't think it's going to be like that.
No.
It's probably going to be like mirroring, like on phones.
More than likely.
Because, like...
Or like
you
Miracast.
plug it in. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, given that it'll be handling all that internally, I mean, it should be fine. Because basically it is just if it is just, like, there's no physical hardware in the device, as soon as you drop the device, it should just, like, port through as if you would plug, like, an MHL into a phone.
Yeah. Oh, that's not my biggest concern with it, though.
Yeah.
It should be fine.
Interesting stuff. I'm curious to see where this is going to go. Maybe they can switch their forecast.
Nah. That's great. 10 out of 10. Best pun ever.
I mean, I wouldn't go that far. But, yeah.
I think that's all Switch news, really.
Yeah, so just keep an eye out because they're going to be leaking shit constantly, as always. And then the official announcement presentation will be in January, along with a fuck ton of other stuff. January is going to be a really good month.
Is it?
Yes, because we got CES.
Oh.
And NVIDIA's the opening keynote.
Oh.
In ADT.
Hopefully.
And then we have another event coming from Intel talking about the new 7000 series.
The Kobe Lake? Cabin Lake?
770 or 7700K. Yes. God, that just feels like gross.
7700K?
Yeah.
7700K.
Like 700K. Feels good. 7700K. Just feel like I'm
700K
tripping.
doesn't feel good.
I mean, it feels better than 7700K. It feels like I'm stumbling over myself. 700K.
So you're stuttering. 7700K.
Yeah. But leaking faster than Hillary's emails. Actually, yeah.
Jokes.
It's got jokes. But then I mean we got KB Lake, 1080 Ti. Now the Switch. It's just gonna be a good month. Hopefully I'll be getting a bunch of stuff. Finally upgrade my computer, like legitimately. And eventually we're building computers.
Oh, on vacation, so
Oh yeah.
maybe we can build one next week.
I'm off Wednesday.
Yeah.
So maybe we can build one during Wednesday. Before podcast.
Stud 100K.
Stud
100K.
Yeah, it's a stud 100.
Yeah.
But yeah, so that should be
We'll
cool.
have a gander. Next.
Yes? What is next?
I don't know. We do.
What was I gonna say?
AT&T buys Time Warner.
Okay. Yeah, what are you going to talk about?
Oh, I don't know.
I mean, it's a big deal. Okay.
Kind of is.
AT&T hasn't actually bought Time Warner. AT&T has come out and say that they want to buy Time Warner. They have agreed to buy Time Warner for $85 billion. And this isn't the first time somebody's tried to buy Time Warner. Fox tried to buy them a few months ago for $35 billion. That fell through. Time Warner and Time Warner Cable are two very different things. Time Warner Cable is now owned by Charter, which is now the sub-brand Spectrum. That's what we have here down in Texas. But once I move, I will be away from Time Warner and Spectrum, which is awesome. The Time Warner that AT&T is buying is the online delivery service and the content production company. So all of your movies and TV shows that are produced by Time Warner, which is quite a lot actually. HBO is one of the sub-brands. So Game of Thrones would then belong to AT&T. I believe Time Warner has a stake in Hulu.
Nobody cares about Hulu.
Yeah, that's true. But AT&T also has a stake in Hulu. The biggest problem is like the fact that with HBO Go alone, they have like 130,000 subscribers.
Really?
Yes.
Wow.
So if AT&T is able to get Time Warner, they just added 130,000 subscribers, like recurring $10 a month subscribers, just for fucking HBO. Like, don't get me wrong, they have quality content, but that's $10 fucking for like 7 shows. Not for me.
Yeah, I mean, no. But
No,
yeah,
85.4.
What'd you say?
I said 85 because it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it says 85.4.
Well, yeah, but it also
I mean,
says 85. Semantics. Sorry, semantics.
Well, when you're dealing with $85 billion, the 0.4 means nothing. That
Yeah,
extra
that's-
$4 million.
Well, no, it's a little more than 4 million. It's like 400 million.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, it's still a lot of money.
Yeah, it's for Jesus.
Yeah, it's a lot of fucking money. Don't get me wrong, but
Fucking
0.4 means that there's bigger numbers in front of it. So it's at that point not as relevant.
Relevant.
It's not irrelevant.
It's throwing away money.
Yeah.
If we sold the company for $85.4 billion.
Yeah, I wouldn't be worried about that 0.4. Fucking just give it out to homeless people on the street. Like, hey, here's, 100 grand. Go nuts. What do you think would fucking happen if you just went around like a downtown area and gave 100 grand to every homeless person?
A lot of people would die.
That would be fucking nuts.
That'd be... I think that's dangerous. I think we'd probably go to prison.
You'd probably basically start a war.
That was...
That being said,
gosh, I
I've
don't
met
know.
a lot of really nice homeless people in Austin.
I mean, they're not all crazy. But
No. The majority of the ones that I have met are crazy. But they're genuinely nice people who happen to be crazy.
It's like that Rooster Teeth thing. That homeless Joe or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
Your boss boss around. Wonder if I can get a hotel tonight.
Yeah,
The
take
top
it.
of my leg off the next day. You know, he came back and he still had that same fucking leg.
This motherfucker owes me that leg.
And put it right next to all their Machinima awards. What's
That's
that?
nice. Might have been the chair, actually.
Oh, might have been. So AT&T buying Time Warner.
Then apparently, Verizon. You know that YouTube almost platform, like the ad-free YouTube
Yep.
that you subscribe to?
That I didn't
Vessel?
subscribe to.
I did. I
You
used
did?
it for a while. Well, that's because I got it for a year free. I haven't used it since because I don't want to pay for it.
That's why it's failing. Because nobody
Well,
wants.
no, it's not that it's failing. Like that's the saddest part.
That's right. Yeah. Okay.
Verizon actually stepped
them.
up and bought the company, and then they were like, "Oh yeah, by the way, we're shutting you down."
Which
you have a
makes
month.
No sense.
Yeah, so it's a successful website. It's worth a good bit of money. I think they paid like, what? I don't know if there was a price on here or not. I think it might be.
Is it over $1 billion?
I think.
Oh, wait, no, never mind. Look, this website says AT&T bought DirecTV and just announced its plan to spend $86 billion to buy Time Warner.
So it rounded way up.
Yeah, I rounded way up.
But yeah, so now it's being bought out, which kind of sucks.
Yeah.
Because I mean, it was a cool service. It wasn't necessarily my kind of service, but there are a lot of people who are losing it simply because Verizon is trying to build the same kind of, online delivery service that AT&T is also going after. Also, I don't think the AT&T deal is going to go through. It's like the same thing when they tried to buy Sprint and when they tried to buy T-Mobile, and the government was like, No.
No.
That's a bad idea.
That would be a monopoly. But don't worry about our oil companies.
Yes.
That's not a monopoly.
Yeah, we're just paying a bunch of Muslims. That's it. Don't worry about it. They're not Christian. It don't matter.
Politics.
That isn't a reflective belief of XSPC. That is a mockery of the U.S. policy.
The U.S. policy, yes.
Um,
Oh, and then more companies shutting down. Seems
Vine.
Yeah, Vine is shutting down.
Yeah, well, kind of. Vine is basically shutting down. The mobile app is getting discontinued. But the website will still be up, and you can still go to the website and look at all the Vines and download Vines. But that's it. You can't upload or add to it. Because they're like,
I want to download
we
all my
believe
favorite Vines.
in archiving, the giant user database that everybody has contributed to because we love our fans, but fuck you, you can't use it anymore.
Yeah.
You can just look at the stuff.
I mean,
Remember it fondly for what we once were.
Wasn't a big fan of Vine. I mean, there's some funny stuff on it.
Yeah, there's admittedly some good stuff, but majority of the time, if it's something actually worth watching, you're just gonna see it in some fucking Facebook compilation.
Yeah.
So it's not like you have to go to Vine.
Yeah.
It was cool. Like I think I used it for the first 4 months that it came out, and I was like, this is actually pretty neat. You see a lot of really creative people trying to think outside of a box because they have such a limit.
Yeah.
And then it kind of just died because everybody was like, why the fuck are we just doing this for 6 seconds?
Yeah. I want to make longer stuff.
Yeah. I mean, this gets me money, but that could get me way more. I like more money.
I mean, it kind of killed off 5-second films, too.
Yeah, it did.
But maybe they'll come back because of it.
Maybe. That was a good company.
Even though they still make videos.
Yeah.
Which...
They're just not as popular.
I guess not.
Yeah,
Because they announced that they stopped making videos. But they still make videos.
Yeah. I don't know.
I don't know. A lot of people do that. They're like, yeah, this is the death of this channel. Thanks for the good times.
It was fun.
Yeah. 2 weeks later. Ha ha, same video.
Bye again. It's like that awkward point when you say bye to somebody at work and then you walk by them again and you're like, hi again.
Not a fan of it, appreciate that.
Well, yeah, that's what I was saying. Like, it forces creativity.
Oh, yeah.
Like, you have to think outside the box because there is a restriction. There is a limit, and you have to work within it. And there's a lot of people that really shined on the platform. There were a lot of people that took advantage of it. And a lot of people who did really well.
Yeah.
There was a lot of shit as well. Just like any other platform. But, I mean, much like Snapchat, Instagram, Facebook, they're all having to adapt to meet the content delivery service and the content delivery needs of what people want. People want longer videos. Not like hour-long videos.
But longer than 6 seconds.
Yeah. People want, a minute, 5 minutes, 10 minutes. They want to get content, not teases.
Yeah. Essentially.
Yeah.
Rip. Vine.
Bye, Vine.
Hardly knew ye.
But, did you hear about the hack?
Yeah. I heard of it.
Yeah?
I didn't know if anything came of it.
Yeah. So, the No Man's Sky Twitter was hacked. And they tweeted, No Man's Sky was a mistake.
Yeah, they're like, No Man's Sky was a mistake.
Yeah.
And then people are like, replying good, apparently? The game was perfectly enjoyable. It was the marketing that was a mistake. You okay, hun? It could have been almost okay if you didn't play dead for 3 months. No way, dude. That game was amazing. I loved it. They've been hacked, dude.
Honestly, I mean, the game wasn't horrible. It's not that bad of a game. They need to fucking fix it. There's a lot of stuff that needs to be addressed, and they're working on it. But it's not a horrible game.
Servac bring Mr. Robot episodes as quickly as he can to look for answers.
Wait, do you want to read that note left by Sean Murray?
Do I want to?
Yeah.
Well, I guess this is the hack.
Uh-huh. Here's the email.
But this is the email?
Yeah, apparently.
So, No Man's Sky was a mistake. I've contacted you because the silence from Hello Games has been unwarranted and unprofessional. The community has asked me to speak up, and I have a confession to make. I got another confession. This game was simply unfinished upon arrival. Our hand was forced by not only Sony, but the community as well. The constant harassment and absolute gross misconduct of the community part has made it hard to fulfill our artistic vision, while the pressure from Sony to release the game was, as soon as possible, forced us to cut key features. I want to apologize for what we did not deliver on, as the game does not meet up to our artistic vision was. However, we do wish that the community was more understanding of our situation. Many people have asked for refunds despite our promise to continually improve and update No Man's Sky. We're just a small studio that has poured our blood, sweat, and tears into this project. The complete lack of respect when it comes to the work we have done is absolutely we have done absolutely saddens not only myself but the team as well. We want to improve the game to the point we dreamed of it being and beyond. I hope everyone affected understands. Sean Murray. Murray hasn't responded to the follow-up emails, phone calls, and texts, but his formerly active personal Twitter account has been used since August 18th. Wow.
Yeah, apparently these tweets were sent. They said, server hacked, we're bringing Mr. Robot, or binging Mr. Robot episodes as quickly as we can, looking for answers. Episode 5 is a cracker. So they came back with jokes.
If anything was a mistake, it was using LinkedIn without 2FA.
Yeah, LinkedIn is how they managed to actually hack into the Twitter account. Because if you can't see it now, but if you were to go back to the original tweet, it was a tweet that said from LinkedIn.
Ah.
Yeah. They hacked LinkedIn because LinkedIn recently was compromised and over 100,000 accounts were compromised. And that's how they were able to access the Hello Games account. Because that was tied to Sean Murray's personal account.
I see.
Yeah.
And then he tweets out Hello Games, you still hacked and stuff?
What's up, White Husky?
Hey. So that's, well, rip.
Yep.
Oh, some success appears to be back under control.
Yeah, I mean, I can understand.
Back to work. Have they even updated the game at all?
Yeah, actually, there's been updates every other day for the game.
Oh.
Yeah, there's been a lot of updates for No Man's Sky.
Still not what it should be though.
No, but I mean that email did make an actually pretty good point. I mean, the last time they delayed the game, it was death threats. They were like, hey guys, it's not ready yet, so we're going to delay it 3 months. And they got fucking death threats. So, I can understand why they kind of just had to push the game out. And then you have Sony sitting there going, guys, we just paid you a lot of goddamn money. Fucking get it out. And then it's okay, so if we don't get it out, Sony's mad at us, and then all the fans are mad at us. There's no good side to this. Fuck it. Put it out.
We'll fix it later.
Yeah. It's not a bad game. It's gotten a lot more hate than it deserves. It does deserve critiquing. There is problems with the game. There is shit that still, even to this point, needs to be fixed. But they don't deserve, all the hate that they've been getting. It's unnecessary.
It really is.
Well, a lot of the slow-going part has to do with the fact that they're a 10-man team. It's a small dev group. And even with Sony jumping in, they're not even doing much. Sony's been very confusing, given that their VP came out and I was like, yeah, Hello Games isn't a publisher. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. They don't know how to market. Sean Murray is just a developer. And then one of the other guys came out and was like, yeah, the game's amazing. I fucking play it every day. And so everybody's like, what the fuck? Whose side are you on? But it's a fucking mess. I hope the game gets fixed. I hope it gets better.
Yeah.
I do believe in them. Yeah, it's a 10-man dev team. Hello Games is a small independent company from Wales.
Yeah.
I believe.
I think it is Wales, actually. It's either Wales or, Netherlands or something.
I'm pretty sure it's in the UK.
Somewhere over there.
It's in Europe. That is for sure.
Can confirm.
I mean, I could just Google it. We have this beautiful thing called
Google.
And it's free. God fucking damn it!
Where's Hello Games located?
That's... Apparently, I googled, that's free, damn it.
Oh, that was great.
And I got Ghetto Boys, damn it, feels good to be a gangsta. Fucking goddamn right it is.
Oh, man, it's amazing. It's amazing. I can, turn on any device.
I swear to God, don't you fucking do it.
Okay, Google. It didn't work.
No, because I have a search bar.
Oh, mine worked, though. The North.
Oh, yours picked up was the North?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Hello Games location. Probably sounds like I'm gonna bomb them. Oh, no, England.
Really?
Apparently they're a publisher as well. Yeah, Guildford, England. Guildford.
Real. That feels really nerdy.
Guildford.
Okay, Sin, where is her? Sorry, I don't. What?
What?
I don't know. Fuck all. Let me search
Siri,
Google.
Where is? Oh, sorry. I don't know. Fuck all. Let me search Google. Okay. Google knows everything.
Yeah. I feel like that's not right.
What?
Apparently, the video has only been viewed once.
What video?
The video I uploaded to Instagram.
Oh.
I don't think that's true.
I don't think it is either. What were we talking about? No Man's Sky was a mistake. Yeah. Okay. Well,
I definitely I agree with Sorry. I feel bad for the guys. I don't think they deserve the hate they've gotten. But I do think that they are going to stay motivated to make it happen because this is their fucking job. This is their life.
Yeah. They've been working on this game for like what they say, like 6-7 years.
Yeah.
Like a long time.
In a while. But yeah.
Yeah.
Then I smashed a bug.
Yeah.
I have all those videos saved in a playlist on my YouTube.
Oh, they're on Optilex's website.
Yeah, I know. But before the website, I had them all saved. So it's fun to go back and revisit them. They're great.
So
At the very least, on that one, you won't even have to add sound effects.
What one?
Like if you turn that into a video,
Oh,
because you were making all the sound effects.
Kinda. Speaking of kinda, October 21st, 2016, the day the internet went down.
Kinda. So
I was asleep for this. I woke up, I got on the internet, and then they're like, the internet's down. I'm like,
what?
no?
I was at work. So it didn't affect me. I was at work the entire time all of this was happening. But yeah, so basically the internet went down. Not all of it. I believe it was like 30% of the internet, which when you really think about it, 30% is a fuck ton of the internet.
Yeah, I mean, the internet's a big place. I don't know if you know.
Yeah, there's a lot. But basically, a botnet, in vague terms, because I'm going to explain this more, because I'm actually genuinely kind of impressed. A botnet was used to DDoS a server up in New England, and they just fucked it, like literally. It affected Twitter, SoundCloud, Spotify, Shopify, and a fuck ton of other websites. They were all down for hours. Server load was retarded. The company actually came out and they were like, yeah, we're just shutting down the servers. It's like, this is too much. It's being speculated that it could be up to a couple $100,000 in damages just because it was destroying hardware because it was pushing them beyond their capabilities.
That's impressive.
Yeah. The most impressive part, back to this whole botnet concept. The way a botnet works is that you basically send out a script file that people click on through the internet or trigger a download somehow through a web browser, an email, some sort of client that can initiate a download. And it runs as a background program that can be utilized in a number of different fashions, but the basic principle is that you connect a fuck ton of computers and you have them all work together. One of the most recent botnets that people are aware of how they got it was the issue with BitTorrent, where after downloading the client, your computer they downloaded a small little file in the background that turned your computer into a botnet using or running calculations for bit mining.
Pretty much.
What makes this different and what makes this so impressive to me, I know a lot of people are just scared because of this, and I totally understand why. They didn't just use computers. They used Internet of Things devices. Like Nest in-home thermostats, Samsung refrigerators, dishwashers, washers and dryers, televisions. They were using shit that just connects to the internet. Internet-enabled devices.
Jeez.
So it wasn't computers. So being able to monitor the hardware and find out, hey, is this being used for something else? Pretty much impossible. Had they not attacked anything, nobody would have fucking known.
Jeez.
That's kind of amazing. It's terrifying.
That's terrifying and amazing.
That's amazing. That's a beautiful, like, totally unforeseen. I mean, obviously, it was gonna happen eventually. But
yeah.
They did it, and they took out 30% of the internet.
Jeez. Honey,
And-
why is the washer running? There's no clothes in it.
I don't understand. Why is it 96 degrees in here? But,
Man.
yeah. So a lot of companies are kind of like, wait a minute. We should probably fix this. This could be a problem.
How do you fix something like that?
Fuck, my dishwasher's lagging.
This is a spin cycle.
But yeah, it's a really creative approach to a botnet, and I don't know. They don't know who did it or why they did it. They just kind of vaguely know how they did it.
Man.
Yeah, it's the one thing that they haven't actually managed to figure out, or at least not to the point where they published it, which again I can understand why, is how exactly they got these codes to these devices, because you don't browse the internet on your dishwasher. You don't browse the internet on your Nest in-home thermostat. So how did they get the program to that? Is it just a fault in the hardware configuration? Is it a fault in the software configuration? Is it that somebody managed to download it on their local device and then it spread out to everything that device controls, like your phone?
That's true, yeah.
So there's a lot of open ends on this. And, they're still going to be investigating this, and it looks like they're going to be investigating it for a while. But I'm definitely really, really curious to see how this actually happened. Like, where is the hole, and who's the one who has to plug it?
Either I don't think that's a hole you can plug. That's like, you got to build a house. That was like free land, and they took it. And they got to trump it. They got to build that wall.
But then who do we charge?
We're going to build a firewall, and we're going to make the hackers pay for it.
But only the black hats.
What?
Black hat hacker.
Oh. I don't know who that is.
Black hat hacker is anybody who does it criminally. Anybody who does it for selfish purposes.
I see what you mean. Like,
White hat hacker is a
like
security hacker.
Okay. I see what you mean.
No. So they're black hats.
They're black hat.
I felt like it played into the racist mentality of Trump.
Oh, okay.
It's black hats.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
That's racist.
Political jokes.
That's racist.
It's topical jokes, actually.
It's topical. Topical and racist.
I don't hate black hats.
See, it sounds like you're saying black cats.
Black hats.
I know, but anyways. That's that.
So do you want to get a MacBook?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
But how sure?
About...
Why are you still only using half the screen?
What do you mean? I don't know. Because you said that I should.
I mean, you can, not that you should.
But look, I mean, it's like
Oh yeah, that's what it looks like when I normally browse the internet.
This is how
you
browse
can just
the internet?
fucking control shift.
Yeah, but no, that's... Alright, whatever.
I'm just saying, so it takes up more of the space.
Anyways, we can showcase this.
You're already in Showcase. We've been in... Oh, no, I guess not. Now we're in Showcase.
So, MacBook Pro has updates. And
it has a touch bar. That's neat.
I guess.
And a giant little cursor spot. That touchpad.
Yeah.
Touchpad is fucking gigantic.
Yeah. It took place of all the function keys.
What?
And like the whole top row.
There's a gadget in Rainbow Six Siege called Black Eye. I once said...
Oh no.
No.
Rip.
But apparently he's in a party with friends, so it worked out. That would have been... Oh, God.
Banned or killed. Wow.
But apparently the little touch bar screen...
It took away the whole top row of like your standard keyboard. The escape through pause button. I don't know what it is on a
They're all
laptop. I guess on a
keys.
laptop, they took away escape through eject. Because I know on the Mac, but I don't know if they have F12 as eject or not.
I don't know.
Macs. But anyways, yeah, they took away that whole top row of keys and replaced it with an OLED touch-based display.
Which is actually kind of neat.
I mean, it is.
And
But
at the very end, it's a fingerprint scanner. Fingerprint scanner. I just realized it was over here off screen.
yeah, it's a fingerprint scan. Oh. Yeah, so it's like
You went
Touch
a lot
ID.
further than I did. I came here. You were like this. Is your nose a fingerprint scanner?
Yeah.
Does it nose you?
It's not my fingerprint.
Did you just taste somebody else's hand?
I don't know. Maybe I did.
There's a number of places I could take this joke, but I feel like this is physical humor, and I don't want to cross that boundary. But anyways, the top panel is now a touch bar, but it's also a screen. So based upon the apps that you're using, or the Apple first products and third-party apps that are supported by it or that support it, it'll display different things that you can, or different functions that you can use in the application. Like for film editing, you can use it to scroll through the video. For music, you can use it to scroll through music. You can queue up certain things on the side. There's also the fingerprint sensor at the very right edge of the display, and you can still use escape at the very left end.
Yeah.
But again, it varies by application. I mean,
it's
cool.
It's
the first,
gimmicky.
Yeah, but what if Apple isn't?
Don't know.
I mean, it's everything that Apple does is fucking gimmicky because
They're
they're
super gimmicky.
the first ones to do everything.
Yeah.
And I'm over it.
I'm pretty sure this has already been done on a keyboard before.
I mean, if we're gonna talk about that, the first computer or the first keyboard to have an LCD display would have been the Logitech. I can't remember the name of it.
G930?
No, I think it was. It might
The
have been.
Orion Spark.
No, it was before the Orion Spark.
Was it?
Yeah. And then Razer also released one.
Yeah, Razer has
with
a
the
lot.
I think it was the Deathstalker Ultimate had a little LCD panel and then buttons that were also LCDs.
Yeah.
So you could change which button was what. You could have the cursor as the map of the game or something. It was pretty neat. It's $250 fucking, which is absolutely more than I was gonna spend on a fucking keyboard, especially a chiclet keyboard. But it was neat.
Yeah, but it's still super gimmicky. But like
the LG V20. That's the phone that's. Yeah. Sprint actually has it.
Okay.
I gotta go to Sprint at some point soon. So I was gonna see if they have one because I want to mess around with it. I mean, it's definitely a gimmick. It has its benefits because I know you can put your name at the top because it's a secondary screen that sits right up here.
Oh yeah.
And so I could have like Joshua Harness across the top of my phone, and it's I think the top screen is AMOLED. So it has the true blacks.
No, that's cool.
So it basically looks like it's just your name written on the top of your phone.
That's pretty cool.
It's neat.
It is neat.
Other than that, there's no real purpose other than you can like hit a button and change apps without having to actually exit the app. Added functionality.
I don't know, but because of this OLED display, they increased the price of their computers by like $600.
Yeah, they're expensive as fuck.
Yeah, like
the
they
base
started
model,
off as like $2,300.
The base model, the 13-inch without the touch bar, I believe is like $1,700? No, $1,500.
$1,500 for the 13-inch MacBook Pro,
and that's without the thing. That's with an i5 with a 540 Iris graphics from Intel.
Yeah, I think so. Is it dual core? I don't know.
I don't know. It depends on the variant they got because they have not said the actual.
They don't say the specs. They just say like, oh, this one has an i5 processor and this one has the most recent i7 processor. That's it.
Yeah, the 15-inch version and the 13-inch version with the touch bar and the 15-inch version, which you can only get with the touch bar, both have i7s.
Yeah,
that's it. Nobody knows why.
And the 15-inch this MacBook Pro is $2,400
to start. That's the base model.
That's absolutely.
That's a lot of goddamn money.
Like that's more than my computer is.
Yeah.
And my computer's 3 times as powerful as a MacBook. And I've got 3 monitors. Like, come on.
Oh yeah.
Honestly,
there's a dual core i5. It depends on the variants because you have like your standard, like your 6700, your 6700K, which means it's unclockable, 6700M, 6700Q, 1600HM, 1600HQ. There's a bunch of different variants, and all those variants change certain things. The basic principle is that i5 6700 aspect is the architecture type, generation, and processor or transistor count. Transistor count. The other 2 denominators determine whether or not it's unclockable. What is its core count? What is its clock speed? What can it overclock to? What's its TDP? Is it a mobile variant or a desktop variant? There's a number of like bullshit ins and outs.
Yeah.
Because you can pay, $350 for like a 6700K, and that's a quad core with hyperthreading. But the same fucking CPU in a mobile variant is going to cost you $800 to $900 because of the fact that it's built for
devices,
lower thermal output, a lower TDP, but the same performance. So,
and no dedicated GPU.
the more you know.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah.
no, they do.
No.
Well, no.
They have the
15-inch
They have
has.
the A5, 9, A10.
That's for the iPhone.
I thought they still use the same ones though.
No, the 13-inch.
Oh wait, no, yeah, okay, yeah, because they have i7s.
Yeah, the 13-inch without a thing, without the touch bar. Oh, okay, the 13-inch without all the gimmicks.
Yeah.
Is a Intel Iris 540. The 13-inch with the touch bar is an Intel Iris 550, and the 15-inch with the touch bar is the R9 450.
Really?
Yes.
That's interesting.
Yes. I don't know why they went with a 450 for a $2,400 laptop.
I don't know.
That's like a $100 graphics card. I don't know why they went with that.
Because their computers aren't meant for gaming.
Well, yeah, but I mean, the whole concept for this is that it's a workhorse.
Apple's never been a workhorse.
So you're paying double the price for a smaller version that you can carry around with you. Oh, right, the brand name. Yeah.
I mean, yeah, pretty much. I mean, I guess essentially you could get one of those for your desktop, but they don't have support for that.
I mean, there's some cool stuff for it. Oh, and one of the most interesting aspects about it, the MacBook no longer supports full-size USB. The 13-inch only had 2 USB Type-C ports, and the larger 15-inch variant has 4 USB Type-C ports.
Their phone doesn't have USB Type-C.
Right. So the best part about this is that if you manage to buy the new MacBook Pro, you can't charge your fucking phone on it.
It's fucking funny.
So your whole proprietary lightning connector bullshit with your iPhone doesn't work with your own fucking computer.
And your whole stay in the Apple ecosystem, it's like...
Now you have to buy an adapter for your adapter to adapt to the phone. And you'll need another adapter to charge your watch. And another one for your tablet.
God. But now you're out of USB ports.
So you need a hub. But you'll probably have to get an adapter for that because USB-C type hubs aren't ready yet.
They're not here yet. Gosh. That's so...
You might as well buy a second desk for your adapters.
Might as well.
I mean, if you got $2,400 to blow on a goddamn laptop, you could probably afford another desk. Yeah, I know I have jokingly said it, but I don't think that there's any feasible way to legitimately invest in the Apple ecosystem seriously.
No.
It's
a
waste of goddamn time. I'll get a Windows phone.
Get the fuck out of here. Investing in the Google ecosystem is cheaper than that.
Not really.
Yeah.
Microsoft actually is wanting to pay people to use their stuff.
Oh,
Like
really?
right now, if you take your MacBook, you can actually trade it in for their new Surface, and you'll get credit because they want you to fucking use the Surface.
Really?
And I have to say,
The Surface.
Surface Studio looks
Where is it?
amazing. I don't think either of us linked it.
I haven't...
No. Go up. Yeah, right there. The one that the cursor's in.
Yeah, that's the one I had open. There's a video of it. I don't know if it's on this one.
I don't think so. I think this is just like a
Okay,
announcements.
well, I have... Okay.
Let's see if we can find.
Okay. I have it saved. I have the trailer saved. Because I haven't seen it yet and I wanted to watch it.
Oh yeah, and they'll be the first company to ever develop a hub, and they'll be, courageous enough to make this step, to push forward for the industry, just like they did with the headphone jack.
I'll never let go, Jack. Microsoft Studio. Okay.
Just send it to me on Facebook.
Well, I'm trying.
Cool. I guess while you do that, I'll go here.
That's a sent.
No, I don't know why it does this.
What? We're professionals. Stop.
We know what we're doing.
So many windows. Switch it over.
I'll be honest, I took my time on purpose.
Okay.
You ready? I mean, are we good? Okay. How do I compute this? Is it loud?
No.
Yeah, it should be quiet actually.
Oh, too soon. It's gonna make me cry. Rip Gene Wilder. Yeah, this movie looks great.
That's actually pretty sexy.
Look at the suspension on those trucks. Wait, I thought we were watching a Microsoft video. Why does it look like an Apple product?
Because it's actually like Apple perfected.
That is cool.
Oh, just wait. Wait till you see the dial. That's literally what it's called. It's called the dial. And I think it's actually pretty badass. Oh, just wait.
It's wireless? That is so cool. Oh, bullshit. I don't see a point to it, but it's still cool as fuck.
For artists, it's probably going to be a really big deal. You can also use it to scroll through video.
Why don't you just use your finger?
Because the dial, you can be far more precise. Whereas touch input, you can also like miss it.
That's true. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's the Surface Studio. It starts at $3,000.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my.
But this is meant not for just regular consumers. This isn't a device developed for moms and soccer moms and PTA dads and stupid shit like that.
Great.
Yeah, well, not necessarily. The idea is that you're getting elegance combined with good hardware, and a nice all-in-one unit. But again, this is a product designed for a very specific audience. This is a product designed for creators. This is for your photo editors, your illustrators, your movie makers, your music producers. This isn't for casual computer enthusiasts. This isn't for hardcore computer enthusiasts, people like us and XSPC fans and those of the like. From a pure technological standpoint, it looks fucking good, gorgeous, and the functionality looks cool.
Yeah.
I don't have $3,000 to spend on it, nor could I justify it. There isn't anything in my life that I do enough that would justify that cost.
Yeah.
But it's still cool as fuck.
Yeah. It's really badass.
Like that little dial. I just like the fact that like you can set it on the desk and you can use it wirelessly and turn what you need to and do what you gotta do. But then you can put it on the screen and it adds the additional functionality. Like it seems a lot more akin to the original Surface that they announced. Like 7 years ago, 6 years ago. That was a giant tabletop. Yeah,
they released those. They have some in like different hotels and whatnot.
they're cool as fuck.
Yeah, because you can like set your like camera down and it reads the memory off the camera.
Yeah,
like
that's amazing.
What
You
the
can
fuck?
set your ID down and it like pulls all your information off.
yeah,
You set your phone down, it pulls out contacts. There was cool shit. I want that.
I want that.
That's something we should have at
like
XSPC.
$10,000.
Yeah, it's not cheap. The dealership when I got my car about a month ago actually, they had something like that. That's where I signed all my documents. Was on a giant like glass tabletop. Like they would pull up the contracts, you'd spin it around, be like, "This is what you're looking at." Blah blah blah. Do do do. This is what we have to uphold. All this stuff. It was really
We
nice.
have to uphold, and there's like a bunch of papers.
Yeah, and it was like, whoosh. I was like, "This is pretty cool."
Damn.
Yeah, and he was like, "You like computers?" And I was like, "A little bit." Small amount.
A small amount.
Yeah.
Damn. If I had the 3K to blow on a computer, I'd still want to spend something.
Well, yeah. I mean, again, you're not the desired audience. None of us are, that I'm aware of. If anything, I think Optiplex is probably the most inclined to that, and that's just because of all of his video editing.
Oh yeah.
But other than that,
I mean, maybe that's for music.
Well, yeah, but there's other setups that would be more like having an ultra wide for music. that's nice because it's just
I
so
can
much
imagine.
room.
Just, yeah.
Having the ultra wide for like illustrating, not that great because it crushes everything.
Yeah.
You want large real estate, not just wide real estate.
It's very true.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be precise.
So I mean, it's cool. I like it.
Yeah, it's
If somebody walked up and was like, "Hey, bro, you want this? Surface Studio?" I mean, I wouldn't say no.
Yeah. Speaking of Surface, they announced also their new Surface Pro book
Do
thing.
you want to transition? Transition.
It's extremely extravagant.
Thank you.
Anyway, so they updated their new one, which is basically their like laptop,
Yeah, and you can tell.
tablet, their tap top. Didn't we have this conversation already?
I think we said it was either the tap top. Lapis.
Yeah, a laptop Surface, a laplet, or a tap top.
I think tap top was what we stuck with. It
I
was
thought
either
we said
tap top.
laplet.
We did. We said both. I think I was like tap top
Tap
because
top.
that just sounds so much better.
Yeah.
It's a tap top
Tap top.
because you tap it on your top.
Yep. Tap top. We'll just leave it at that.
It sounds like something Krista Maris would say. It's just the way you're like tap top.
Tap top. Oh, it's 49 seconds. All right.
We got this.
This is the new Surface Pro. 16 hours of battery life.
Only $2,400.
Better than a Mac at the same price. Even better than a Mac.
Yeah, sorry, agrees. Tap top.
Tap top.
And then multiplex let lop.
Not long.
Oh yeah, and it's got SLI, which is pretty neat.
Wow.
It's a laptop with SLI.
i7? Does that mean it has an i7 processor?
Yeah.
Okay. It's got new battery life. It's got... Oh, yeah, that's right. It has the 965M GPU.
I mean, we just took it out.
What?
I'm guessing you're not
Why?
a big believer.
Why are you talking?
Who is this guy?
I believe that's...
Nobody cares. That's the point. Do you really know who he is?
Yeah.
Seriously?
Yeah.
Who is he?
I
I
think
care now.
James Corbin, I think. He's the host of one of the night shows in prime time.
Oh.
Yeah. He's doing really well. People love him. He's
Nobody
been in
cares.
a good portion of good movies. He's a funny dude. I don't really care for the Late Show, but that's because I don't care for most TV.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Yeah.
So, it's got 965M GPU pushing 1.9 teraflops of graphics performance with 16 hours of battery life.
Mind you, teraflops is a very unnecessary number on the NVIDIA side. For teraflops is far more reflective of AMD's performance than it is of NVIDIA's. That's why they can have similar cards, and
And
AMD's can overperform when it comes to teraflops, and then NVIDIA's card be better.
Yeah. Is that all you want to add? Is that it?
Yeah, this is teraflops. It's a good point of calculation, but it is one of those things that it's very arbitrary and unnecessary when you're talking about gaming GPUs.
Just teraflops, though. Like, you got to take everything else into account
Yeah.
when you're
Like-
talking about gaming GPUs.
Yeah. If you're using it for gaming, teraflops means fucking nothing to you. Petaflops.
Petaflops.
Yeah, petaflops is a thing too.
Yeah, it is. No, that was a big thing when I believe the PS4 came out. PS4 probably.
Yeah.
Because they were like, oh, this has got like 4 petaflops. What does your computer have?
Well, it wasn't petaflops. It was still teraflops.
I was exaggerating.
Yeah.
But like
The idea-
they were like, it's got like six teraflops. What does your computer have? Like, well, I got this much gigabits of RAM.
Yeah.
Look at me. I know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, my PS4 has 8 gigs of RAM. What you got on that, PC master baiters?
It's like, okay, that's cute. You can have your DDR2.
Have fun with it.
It's funny because they always messed it up with like the RAM. It's like I got 8 gigs of video RAM. It's like no, you don't.
Yeah,
That's cute.
it's collective RAM. It's both video RAM and actual RAM.
RAM.
RAM. So it's VRAM and RAM.
Lots of sheep.
There are Lots of sheep.
So the Surface will be available in the 256 gig, the 512, and the 1 terabyte configuration for $2,400, $2,600,
$2,800 and
$3,300
$3,300 respectively on November 10th. But you can pre-order the laptops today. Actually, it was a few days ago when they announced it.
Yeah. But you can still pre-order today.
Yes.
So that's still...
I mean, it looks neat.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't have $2,400 to throw at a laptop.
No. But I mean, if I get a laptop, I would save up for a Surface.
Yeah.
Because Surfaces are nice.
Yes. It is very nice. My drink is empty. That makes me very sad.
Any more Surface Microsoft news?
There was a bunch of Microsoft announcements, like the next update for Windows 10.
Oh?
It's going to be the Creators Update.
Oh.
Microsoft will be adding a bunch of features for gamers, streamers, and content creators all alike, including a bunch of new updates to the Xbox and Windows 10 apps built for gaming, including streaming.
Okay.
They're going to have a new hub for streaming content to where you can stream it directly to the Xbox and Windows 10 app. It'll be much like Twitch, obviously, as well as YouTube Gaming, but it's going to be using far less hardware resources, and they're promising lagless streaming. There will be no delay. Whatever content is being created is being streamed immediately.
Bullshit.
Yeah, so I mean, we'll see. But they announced a fuck ton of stuff with it's the Creators Update, basically.
Do we have a link for it?
I believe so, because they announced it at WPC 2016.
Creators Update.
Yes. So Microsoft is putting a big emphasis on... what are you doing?
Oh, I thought we were going to zoom in.
I mean, yeah, I can zoom in if you want, but we're not even showcased. I was just going to read it. Shipping in early 2017, Microsoft announced a fresh new Windows 10 that's aimed at improving mixed reality gaming and productivity solutions. Microsoft is putting a big emphasis on 3D features in the new Windows 10 update, using the tagline 3D is for everyone to highlight the new features. Microsoft's new Paint 3D app makes it easy not just to create 3D content, but also to share 3D content. 2D images can be mixed with 3D images, and a Magic Select tool lets users easily erase the background in photos, place people or objects in a 3D backdrops. 3D features will also be worked into other Microsoft apps, such as PowerPoint, where 3D objects can easily be inserted and even manipulated. A new Windows Capture 3D Experience app lets people use a smartphone to quickly and easily scan an object in 3D. The 3D Capture app will initially be available only on smartphones that run Windows 10 or Windows, but Microsoft will launch the app on other platforms moving forward. There will also be a new site called Remix 3D with the Microsoft supplied 3D content and user-generated 3D content. 3D objects can be downloaded from the site and inserted in a project in Paint 3D. Perhaps most impressively, HoloLens can be used to explore all of your 3D creations in augmented reality. And yes, there are plenty of custom 3D emojis. Windows 10 Creators Update is available as a beta beginning today, and the final build will be released for free in early 2017. They're also going to be releasing VR headsets, competing with the Vive,
Really?
as well as the Rift, and PSVR, and OSVR, and there's Space Lens, and then Angel Lens.
What?
There's a fuck ton of VR headsets.
There's
only 3 that are like final release market products.
So all these other ones are like speculation.
No, they're being developed. OSVR is a Razer-backed.
Rager?
Yeah, Razer. It's a Razer-backed open software or open source virtual reality. That's why it's called OSVR. OSVR. Now, and as far as gaming is concerned, Windows 10 Creators Update features a number of new features aimed at gamers, including an inbuilt game streaming service called Beam that's based on tech Microsoft gained when it acquired the Seattle-based company by the same name. Beam includes a number of interactive features that put it on par with rival services like Twitch. When streams begin, Xbox Live sends a notification to a user's network so they can tune in from PC, Xbox One, or even a smartphone. There's also a new arena feature in the Xbox app that lets users create custom tournaments and challenges quickly and easily.
See, can you like also stream it to Twitch at the same time?
I don't think so. I think Beam is it's the in-store option, kind of like Shadowplay.
Okay. But Shadowplay can go to Twitch.
No. Initially it couldn't.
So they'll probably add it later.
Right. But it's also kind of like the broadcast feature in Steam.
Okay.
Like you can broadcast stuff through Steam to stream, but not to anywhere else.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
But I'm sure if Beam doesn't really work out, they'll keep the feature just to keep people using Windows 10.
I mean,
and
it's
then,
good feature.
yeah, it looks neat.
Yeah, that's. Because I mean, with what they're doing with all these Windows or with all these Xbox games coming to PC, because I mean,
Still want Forza.
it's so nice. It's so nice. But
So
I mean,
excited.
they're doing great.
They're doing a lot.
And in the conference recently, I guess at this conference, they said yeah, we know PC's better. Stop telling us. Pretty much what they said.
Yeah.
And so, which is awesome. So, yeah, I mean, Gears of War 4 runs amazing, looks amazing.
I haven't played
Forza
it.
Horizon 3 runs amazing, looks amazing. I haven't played Gears of War 4, but I want to now, just because. And they're doing
It's
everything
Gears
right.
of War
They're
PC.
doing everything right. They're doing 4K support. They're doing DirectX 12 support. They're doing
But
what?
do they support ultrawides? Because the last game I played directly from Microsoft was
Okay, Google. Forza Horizon 3 ultra wide support. Did yours not?
no, because my screen's locked.
No.
If it supports it, then I'm buying it because I really want to play Horizon 3. But one of the things that I'm worried about is that it won't support ultrawides. Because Halo, Forge,
Halo didn't. Forge didn't support it, did it?
no, and Forza Apex didn't the last time I played it. And I don't want to spend $60 and then
Oh,
Not be able to play.
Ultimates. No wonder I wasn't getting the answer I wanted.
we don't need technical support. We need ultimate support. What about people that use things like webcams in addition to the games? I do believe that there will be hubs for that as far as like the PC is concerned. I don't know if they'll do that with the Xbox because you can't. I don't think you can just use standalone webcams. I think you can only use the Kinect, which is a shitty fucking camera.
Why? That's terrible. Gosh, I fucking hate Microsoft.
They're doing all this good 4K support, great game, 60 FPS. Cameras? Fuck them.
No, it's not. No, lack of cameras.
Yeah.
Yes, the game
3440 by 1440?
has 21:9 support.
Fuck yes, I have to get it. I don't know when I'm gonna get it, but I have to get it. I wonder. No, I have to go. Why do we have so many notifications?
I don't know. And 4K Connect, LOL? No. I'm more concerned with the delay from the extra device not being synced with the non-like stream.
Well, I mean, it would
Well,
be
if it's
pulling
a
the same
third-
information at the same time.
Yeah, it's not like... Yeah. I mean, if anything, the addition of a camera would slow down the game stream anyways.
Potentially, if the hardware can't keep up.
Yeah. But yeah, it has triple monitor support and 21:9 support. And if it has 4K support, it has 1440 support. So,
No, that's not what I want.
you need to get it.
I do. Let me see something.
Because it's fun. And then we can play together.
Uh,
It's another game we can play together. Steam Halloween sale.
what?
That's live.
Is everybody excited?
No.
Oh.
Too spooky 5 me.
I don't know if there was a. I don't know if there was one that I was gonna buy or not.
The game?
Yeah.
I don't
Oh yeah, no. I think there's a few horror games I was gonna get
Really?
because my girlfriend likes horror games.
Oh yeah, that's right. I know we can't talk about this because I know nothing about any horror games and I'm not gonna buy any.
Layers of Fear is good. If anybody likes horror games, Layers of Fear is a fun game. Dying Light is good.
I want to get Dying Light.
Dying Light is fucking fantastic. Play a game so we can fucking talk about it. Fucking talk about it. It's so good.
Sorry.
It's not anything that I can sit here and talk about for like an hour, so I don't think we'll do a spoiler cast. It's literally something that can be talked about in about 5 minutes. But it's still really good. It's really, really well thought out. Like, it feels like like a real story.
It feels like a fucking.
It feels like a fucking. But a very nice, gentle fucking. There's a few bumps, and it shakes you around a little bit. It kind of gets rough at times, but it's at the end, you're like, that was an enjoyable ride. Thanks, Techland.
Get Doom. It's horror enough. I have Doom.
I need to get Doom.
Dying Light isn't. That the one with the zombies?
Yes, it is one of the ones with the zombies. Dying
So
Light's
is
a really
Dead
good
by
game.
Daylight.
So is Left 4 Dead. And Resident Evil. Half-Life.
Oh, I think the only game that I own that was on that sale list is Limbo.
Actually, I think I own a few of them. Let me check.
Open up that Steam.
Oh, yeah, because we're in the thing. So they can see it. Oh, and look,
No,
I
they
have a
can't.
little...
They can't see
they
it.
can't see it.
Just go over there to
Showcase?
Yeah. Unless you have personal information you don't want to give away.
No, it's all
But
fine.
that's cool. Custom
Yes.
skin. You did the
Yeah,
custom skin thing.
I made the skin. It says Exis up here.
That's badass.
It's my little skin.
Skin.
My skin.
My
Limbo.
skin. Limbo's a great game.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, I want you to play with him. I fucking want to get the follow-up to Limbo. I think it's on sale.
Yeah, I know what game you're talking about.
But yeah, there's Fear 2. I have that.
Oh, I have
Limbo.
Metro Last Light, but I don't have the Redux.
Yeah, I don't have Redux. Dying Light, The Following, Enhanced Edition, The Walking Dead, Dead Space 2. There's
I have all
Inside.
Dead Space.
I want to get Inside. That's the game that's the follow-up to Limbo. And it's really good. I have another Fear. I have Outlast, Killing Floor. I hate the fact that I can say this, but I have bought every single one of these.
What?
Because I bought them for my girlfriend. She actually liked Five Nights at Freddy's.
Okay. And then horror movies.
Yeah. And then they have other games that are on sale.
Ah.
Like Natural Selection 2, Payday 2. I don't know why that's on
The
sale.
Hunter?
Yeah, it's a free-to-play. It's really dumb.
It's
Euro
on
Truck
sale.
Simulator.
Euro Truck Simulator, yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
So cute. American Truck Simulator, yeah.
Oh, is it on sale? Oh, it is!
Right there.
It's only $16. I'm going to have to do that.
Maybe. It's alright. It's not as good as Euro Truck Simulator.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it still needs the support. Like, once they update it and they get it progressed and further out, then it could be good. Oh, and then Postal. I have a lot of unnecessary games.
Oh, Super Hot has a Halloween update?
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to get Super Hot now. Innovate game after game. It seems so weird to call a game series that came out within the last 3 years in total term usually our first something 20 plus years old.
Oh, yeah, the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise.
Classic.
Yeah, it's such good creativity, pushing the boundaries of jump scares and garbage. I mean, they literally...
It's a quality shit game.
They managed to make Ubisoft look good with their annual releases. That's how good Five Nights at Freddy's did
They
that.
didn't release those annually. They released them like...
Every 3 months.
Yeah.
Yeah. My favorite part about that... Oops.
Wow.
That did not happen. My favorite part about the Five Nights at Freddy's franchise was the fact that they were like, yeah, we're not going to release another one. Oh, hey, we're going to release another one in 6 months. Oh, hey, we just released the other one like 3 months early. So you can buy it now.
Biggest cash grab ever.
Yeah.
I
don't know in Super Hot. I want it.
Yeah, I want it.
Do you want to
too.
buy it for me, sorry?
Sorry, he can't do that.
Got him.
I'll be here all week.
No?
Oh, what?
You can't. I only
No?
have one bed.
It's big.
I don't think 3 people can fit on that. That'd be weird.
Would it?
Yeah.
What if I bring a 4th person?
Now
That'd
we're
be really
looking at
weird.
an orgy.
Is that what that is?
I'm pretty sure.
4 people? I thought it was 5 and up.
Yeah, I guess it'd be a 4-way. But I don't want to cross swords.
You don't have to. I mean, I'll keep to my side. You can be your side.
Why? What's the point? You can just take your side to your place, and I'll keep my side at my place.
But I already committed that I'm going to be here all week. I can't back out now.
Just fucking sitting outside on the patio, like 5 more days.
5 more days.
Yeah, FNAF World was really bad. Yeah. Let's stop talking about it. I don't want to kill myself today. I got a lot to look forward to. So what's up with the new Moto M and its battery life?
Yeah, apparently it's got a 5,100 milliamp battery life. Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Okay. Ready for it? What's about to happen?
I don't know what's about to happen.
Transition. You're supposed to say, like, transition.
Transition.
Oh,
So
look
it's-
at that marshmallow.
Yeah. But yeah, though, I mean, I actually didn't see the specs when I added this.
Holy shit.
But
Do you see what I see?
Let's see. They got Qualcomm Snapdragon 625 octa-core 2 megahertz. Oh, they have a headphone jack.
I mean, if they can fit a 5100 milliamp hour battery in the phone and can't put a fucking charger or a headphone jack on it, I mean, I would just give up hope. I mean,
it looks like your standard phone.
Yeah.
I mean, there's nothing too special.
It actually kind of looks very similar in design to the
6P.
No, not the 6P, the one under it, the 5X.
Oh, okay.
Because of the placement or the
Fingerprint
tone and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't. It's.
Oh, hey, thank you.
What?
Optiplex liked one of our tweets, apparently.
Hey.
I have no idea when it happened.
I think just now because mine went off.
Hey, Optiplex, were you stalking us?
He always stalks us.
You just like going through our stuff and like, oh, this is funny, like.
So a 5 amp hour battery. Like, yeah. 5.1.
5.1 amp hour.
Yeah. I guess. Is that right? That doesn't seem right.
I don't think so. Maybe? I don't know.
Maybe it is right.
I haven't slept enough to discuss this.
But also, it's got 2 microphones, apparently.
But yeah, typically there's almost always a microphone at the bottom and then a microphone at the back. The microphone at the back is used for noise cancellation. Anything that comes into the back mic but doesn't come into the bottom gets blocked.
Makes sense.
That's how noise cancelling works.
Yay!
The more you know.
Yeah, I really don't want to talk about this phone.
I mean, that's a big battery.
Yeah, that's
cool.
the only reason I want to talk about this phone. It's because it's a big-ass fucking battery.
That is a pretty big battery.
But the phone I do want to talk about
Yeah?
is the Meow Mix.
I don't think we have it on here.
Well, I know we don't, but I'm sure you can look it up the video, right?
If you want to type it. Do you know how to spell it? X-I-A-O.
It's auto-corrected.
See if we can get like just a short video of it, because I think the company released a trailer.
No, thank you.
You wanted to show a picture of it? You can showcase. Eventually. Just go to videos. I'm a backseat driver. Trailer.
Official trailer. All 3 trailers, apparently. So much clicking. Alright. This is the phone that we want.
This is the phone that we'll never get.
I am not a designer. I'm not a rapper.
I'm an explorer of our life. Philippe
Stark.
How long is this video?
It's apparently 3 trailers.
That's 7 minutes.
It's.
You want to cut through a bit?
I don't. This isn't. I don't. What? That's a big phone.
Yeah. Is that a big phone or a tiny person?
Oh. Technically, it is a tiny person.
What are they saying?
Oh, it flies? Oh man, look at him. So inspirational. Carrying a chair. He wants it so bad. Look at that. Bezel-less. Xiaomi Mix. Okay, well, that didn't work out the way I wanted it to.
Yeah. Now we explore the internet.
Please don't be inspirational. Okay.
Is it a big tap top?
Anyways.
Yeah, he did review this phone.
Anyways, it's got no bezels.
And he's got small bezels. The screen takes up 91.3% of the display.
Yeah, it's got like
of the
motion.
front, not the display.
It looks beautiful.
It's got 6 gigs of RAM, starts with 128 gigs of storage, a Snapdragon 821 processor, a 1080p display, but it's actually a 17 by 9, so it's a 2040 by 1080, which is pretty neat little tidbit. It's a 16 megapixel rear shooter, 5 megapixel front shooter. I believe it's since it doesn't have a headset earpiece, it actually uses a a piezo-magnetic transmitter that basically uses vibrations to shake the metal frame of the device to transmit audio. It also lacks a proximity sensor, so they make up with that with a ultrasound
sensor. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, and the secondary model comes with 256 gigabytes of storage, but it's also a 4,400 milliamp hour battery. It's a goddamn beast.
Just look at that space, and
USB
it comes with a
Type-C.
headphone jack.
Yeah.
Suck on that, Apple.
But, oh, and its retail price is like
$500.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the phone we want.
It is
Apparently,
only being sold in China because it's made of a ceramic unibody design, which is supposed to be the next trend in phones, replacing aluminum unibody designs. But because the device and the products are so scarce at the moment, it's only being sold in China. And it's only being sold in limited quantities. Words, fucking Christ. And it comes out November 4th, but it's already sold out. I wanted them. It's sad.
I want that phone.
But the good thing is, or the nice part is it seems like they've actually managed to successfully do what Sharp tried to do with the Aquos 2 years ago, and that's remove, most of the front of the device, as far as just empty space. The cool thing is that it's the same size as my current device with a larger screen. It's 6.4 inches instead of 5.95.
I think it blurred for a second. Either that or I'm going blind.
You might be.
Well,
you have good insurance, don't you? Do you still need new glasses?
yeah. Well, I just got my insurance.
Okay, so when are you going to get your glasses?
Oh. I don't.
It's
know.
going to be a year, and you're just going to be like, I need new glasses.
No, I don't think so. I think this is the year for new glasses.
Oh. I mean, you should get a free pair, right? I think
I don't want a parrot.
God damn it.
Why would I want a parrot? Fuck parrots. Fuck birds.
Don't. Fuck birds.
Phrasing.
God damn it. Well, no, because then I have to buy an iPhone. I don't want an iPhone.
What? Why would you have to buy an iPhone?
Because Optiplex was like, just wait until Happy Coffee's time and then get that.
Oh, no.
No, this
Why?
Xiaomi's going to be doing this. This is basically a legitimate concept device, as in they made it and they're actually going to be selling it, but in limited quantities just to test it. So I wouldn't be surprised if within the next 6 months to a year we see another device like this, but maybe with toned down specs or at least toned down design, while achieving a lot of the same functionality for international release. Xiaomi isn't a very popular name over here, but given Huawei's recent success and Huawei, given their recent success and even the success of a company like ZTE, it wouldn't make sense for Xiaomi to finally come over this way. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is the phone, because it beats every other flagship device out there while simultaneously undercutting them by $200.
Yeah. And pushing revolutionary tech.
Yeah. Ceramic unibody.
The full screen.
Yeah, it's a 6.4 inch, 17 by 9 display instead of a standard 16 by 9.
Yeah.
It looks awesome. I want it. I want every bit of it. Like the Penzio magnetic sound transmitters.
Yeah.
That's cool as fuck.
It doesn't have a speaker, but it makes sound.
It's that bleeding edge technology, and I want every bit of it. Yeah. So there's that.
Hopefully we can find one on the internet somewhere.
I'm sure it'll happen. If I manage to find one, I probably will buy it.
Most definitely.
What does ceramic bring to the table over metal for a phone's body? The fact that ceramic is stronger than metal. It doesn't dent. It actually absorbs most of your impact, whereas metal is more likely to bend and give way as it's a malleable object. Ceramic is a solid object. Plus, it's better at heat dissipation and heat deflection. So it can release heat from the interior of the device.
Interior crocodile alligator.
While also blocking heat from entering the device from the exterior. The reason that you think ceramic is fragile is because most of the ceramic that you're accustomed to is ceramic used for mugs and pots. It's not the same kind of ceramic. It's two very totally different things. Ceramic used in phones is treated to a totally different temperature, and it's got a different chemical compound. The more you know.
Yeah, pretty much.
We are a learning podcast.
We like to think so.
I like to think so, yeah.
Because we learn on the podcast, and we learn other people on the podcast.
We learn other people?
Yes.
I mean, yeah, that's one way of putting it.
Well, I mean, if we're gonna be a learning podcast, you got to stay consistent.
Yeah, it's true.
Because we don't teach, but we learn.
And we learn to teach.
Yeah. But we do teach.
To learn.
Yeah.
To teach.
Yeah.
To learn.
No.
God,
It's too much.
damn it. There's a very thin line, and I almost crossed it. Or I did cross it.
You did cross it.
No.
You broke it. If you just stopped, it would have been good.
TJ has yet to teach me anything valuable. Sorry.
Wow. All right.
Fucking savage.
All right, whatever. Anyways, Netflix, they're going to be $3 billion in debt. But they're only adding that on to create more original series.
Is it... I'm joking, boy. Calm down. Called you boy. Is it a single series? Or is it a number of series?
just like dedicated to making more original series from Netflix. We see ceramic plates when temp testing our batteries, but it's still that if you drop it 2 inches, you crack straight down the middle kind of ceramic.
Yeah, that's like your super simple like heat treated ceramic. That's the stuff that goes into like a kiln and sits at like I think it's like just under 1,000 degrees. I believe heat treated ceramic that's used in phones goes up to like 7,000 or 8,000 degrees.
Yeah, I'm not really sure about that one. And it's also different than your grandma's prized ceramic that she keeps in her cupboard. Do grandmas do that? My grandma did that. She had like ceramic. It's like, yeah, go get the ceramic dishes.
No, my grandma had crystal.
Yeah, well,
crystal was a really big deal.
Yeah, crystal. She had a lot of crystal, and she had a lot of silver.
Yeah,
silverware.
Yeah, legit silver
yeah.
And gold too. I say my grandmother made bank. She wasted all of her bank. She made bank. She had a lot of expensive shit.
We're talking about Netflix, right?
Yeah.
So you brought up earlier Netflix's Black Mirror.
Black Mirror. I don't know if anybody in the chat has watched it. Fucking watch the new season. Black Mirror has been fantastic. I've seen 4 episodes so far, and every single episode has been amazing. My friend's dad has gold teeth. Fun fact. That's a pretty fun fact.
Make sure he doesn't get buried with it.
Okay, so Sori says, I don't care about Netflix original stuff. I got Netflix to watch movies and shows that have been out for years. Top of the line movies at my fingertips whenever I want it.
But Netflix original stuff is so good.
It's good.
Stranger Things. Black Mirror.
Daredevil,
Luke Cage.
I've only seen like 2 episodes of that. Honestly.
But apparently it's really good.
From what I understand.
Really fucking good.
Daredevil season 1 was fantastic.
Daredevil season 2.
Season 2 is really good. Mostly because of Frank Castle. Frank Castle fucking kills it. Punisher, by the way.
Yes.
People are unaware.
Fucking
Punisher was beautiful. It was an amazing addition to
Netflix
the series.
is redoing.
Yes. They announced that the Punisher is coming. Jessica Jones was kind of a shit show.
Yeah, that's pretty shit.
David Tennant was fantastic. He was the highlight.
House of Cards.
I haven't seen it. But I've also heard Narcos is really good. I haven't seen Narcos. I want to see it.
Ultiplex, get the fuck out of here. He
Hulu?
said Hulu is better.
Hulu? Who the fuck are you?
Hulu? Who the fuck are you?
Yeah, no, Hulu's garbage.
Hulu's shit. The only good thing Hulu came out with was The Man at the Booth.
Never seen it.
Great. Fucking fantastic.
Okay.
Just watch it. The Man at the End of the Booth.
One of those kind of like telephone booth?
I don't know. But basically the concept was you come to this guy, he sits at a diner, and it all takes place in the diner. And
so apparently he's never tried Hulu, but Hulu is better.
Oh, and Misfits. Misfits was great.
Oh, yeah.
But basically, this all takes place in the diner, and you come to this guy, and you want something, and he gives you a task, and if you complete the task, you get what you want, and if you don't complete the task, then you don't get what you want. It's kind of like a moral dilemma thing. Like, if you want this, he goes, okay, well, there's a shop across the street, blow it up.
Goddamn.
And if you blow it up and you do that and you kill 3 people in the process, you get what you want. And so they come back, they're like, yeah, I don't know if I can do this. That's like a lot of people at risk. Like, I have the supplies, but I don't know if I want to go through with it. And he's like, okay. And there's like, you know what you want. You know what you need. It's like, how bad do you want it? He just kind of coaches them through it. And it's like each person's process of thinking of what they did to get done. It's really interesting. Really, really interesting. The shows may be fantastic, but they shouldn't drop their flagship service for it. They've been unloading great movies and shows to meet budget. It makes me sad.
Yes and no. A lot of their cuts have been because of the fact that people aren't watching a lot of the old stuff anymore. Because, I mean, they are making fucking bangers when it comes to, their own content. And people are, like, really enjoying it. So, if a majority of your audience is watching this, and all of your older stuff that's been there for years isn't getting watched as much, they're gonna end the license on that because they pay every single month that they have that content.
Pretty much.
So, I mean, it makes sense.
And then I guess they do have, like, I think that, I don't know if they have votes or not, but they're like, yeah, it's like, these shows are coming back for the month of November. These, movies are going away at the end of this month.
Apparently, Sori is the majority, so he's the Sorajority.
I am the majority.
Sajority.
Sajority. I have the entire Netflix database, movies and TV shows on my 8 gig hard drive. That's
You have
fantastic.
it in, like, 14p?
14p. Yeah. It's great.
Yeah.
But they said, let's see, the funds are raised. Netflix total debt will be more than $3 billion, but that shouldn't be too alarming considering the company's plan for rapid growth. Netflix CEO Ted Sarandos.
Did you say CAO?
Did I?
Yeah, I think so. Did he say CAO?
I think I said CAO. I think it's
Majority
slurred.
is what you go with.
Slurred.
Not majority. Yeah.
That's great.
That was good.
Previously stated that the company was going to spend $6 billion on creating more original series and films, with a portion of that number being spent on acquiring other content and signing more exclusive deals. So, there you go. There's your Celio. Am I missing something?
I don't know. I saw him type that. I was like, what?
Celio. Kissed by a rose on the grave. Well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many more topics do we have?
Svenja, what are these?
I guess 1 and 2.
Russians are outraged they can't catch Pokemon.
Why can't they catch Pokemon? Is it because they all suck at everything?
No, but it's because, for some reason, nobody knows why, in the middle of Moscow, GPS doesn't work.
Nobody knows why?
Nobody knows why. And, like, even Putin was complaining about it. He's like, yeah, I, like, went past, like, the middle of Moscow and my GPS stopped working. And now people can't catch Pokemon because their GPS doesn't work. And they can't, like, there's a 40-kilometer run or something like that. Like, run for, I don't know, nuclear waste or whatever. And they're like, yeah, I had my app tracking my running and it didn't track it. Because it didn't know where I was. So yeah, I was just...
For Russia, I guess?
I guess, yeah. I don't know. It's kind of interesting.
I mean, just leave Russia.
There would be Russian out of there.
Yeah.
Haha, check your IG. Don't tell me what to do. Don't do it. 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 Why'd you check it? Are you checking it? Great, I'm checking it.
What?
What?
I'm not really sure.
Guys, this is pathetic. It turned out horrible. Don't quit your day job, rookies. Damn.
Jesus Christ. I don't understand. Why?
I don't...
It's just like super harsh.
Yeah. Oh, it's because of vertical video. That's the only
I feel like that's not...
That's the reason.
But it's not... You can't tell it's vertical video until you make a comment about it.
I didn't know you were putting it to Instagram.
What did you think I was doing?
Well, now we can't post that on our channel.
We don't have to. It's on IG. It'll be there forever. Until the service eventually gets shut down, like Vine and...
Do you think Instagram
Vessel.
will ever go away?
Yeah.
You do?
More so, I think it'll be integrated, or not
Instagrated?
It'll be integrated in other services like Facebook. 'Cause Facebook owns. I know, I said it on purpose that time.
Okay.
Because it's Instagram. So it'll be integrated. It's Square, which is even worse.
I mean, yeah,
well, yes,
it is, but we can't control that.
Yeah, it's always a Square.
Wait.
Like Optiplex.
Here. Does that. Thank you.
I was shooting a video for Instagram. That's why.
Then why didn't you shoot it on Instagram?
Because I didn't know how long it was going to be.
Oh, okay.
And that way I could just record an entire video, and then if there was a funnier part at the beginning or the end that I wanted, I could do that. And I don't use Instagram enough to know how long is too long.
Okay. It's fine.
Okay. Actually, I thought it was a good video.
I mean, it was. It was great.
It's funny.
Top of the line. But now we're going to have to post that on the channel.
Turn your phone sideways. It's a... I swear to God. Yes, I know it's that goddamn simple. If I'm making a goddamn video, it was Instagram. It's God damn it. I hate everybody. I'm going to quit X's. Then I'm going to just spam everybody. I'm going to DDoS all of you with vertical videos.
Wow.
Yeah.
DDoS.
You're just going to give me
just 1 second
emails.
videos. It's like,
how's this look, fucker? How's this look? Can you sleep at night?
look at me, I'm vertical videoing.
Apparently, he's selling his talk.
I'm selling my talk. I can't support this. Vertical video. Jesus.
I'm selling my talk.
My talk.
You, my swell, buy an iPhone. Never mind, I don't feel bad anymore.
Oh, man.
I mean, I might shoot vertical videos, but at least I can use a keyboard.
Shots fired.
Goddamn. What's up? I mean, it's not that hard. It's quite simple, actually.
What?
Using
shots?
a keyboard.
Oh, yeah. Fucking, I had to teach Jeremy how to do a sales plan. Just watching him type is painful. I was sitting there. I was infuriated.
What was it like?
He wasn't hunting and pecking. But just the amount of errors that he made in a single... It was like...
Did I tell you about the shaved ice?
Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck. Oh, fuck.
What? Are you guys disrespecting me?
No, we're not pecking you. We're not birds.
Does he do it one-fingered?
Fuck birds.
That's a very personal question.
Who?
Sorry, yes, does he do it one-fingered?
Yeesh, that is very personal.
I'm not going to ask him. If you would like to travel down here to Texas and ask one of the co-managers that question, you are more than welcome to. I'm not going to ask. What are we doing?
I have more topics. So coal will not recover.
Huh?
Coal.
Coal?
You know what coal is, right? You know the stuff that we burn, fossil fuel?
Yes.
So apparently there's a big controversy that coal was going to recover and that it just has a regulation problem. No, that's what the industry claims. Instead, it has a growing market problem because Elon Musk is love and life. Which, actually, Elon Musk just released his, what is it? Oh, no, I don't know if I have it. His solar panel roofs.
That were just announced at the Powerwall 2?
Yes, yeah, the Powerwall.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
Apparently Optiplex just says that not what sirloin steak meant. What?
What? Let's go back to...
Coal is a non-renewable resource. Of course it won't recover.
Well, yeah. GPS stopped working in Moscow. Nintendo Switch dock is only for charging. Let's see, the DDoS attack causing DY and DNS internet failure. Artificial intelligence has controlled traffic lights in Pittsburgh, and which has increased travel times by 25%, 40% less idling, and 21% fewer emissions.
Oh. That's actually really cool.
Yeah. So, hopefully that gets, spread out everywhere.
Did you hear about the fact that, I believe it was Budweiser, delivered 55,000 gallons of beer?
Yes, I have, with an autonomous truck.
Traveled 100 miles across Europe.
Yep. And successfully delivered beer. The first truck to do so.
Yeah.
And it's beer.
55,000 gallons of beer. Traveled 100 miles.
By itself.
Yeah. No human was in the vehicle at all.
That is the most literal sentence ever.
Yeah.
For the non... Yeah, I mean...
That's super neat. We should make that nationwide, soon worldwide. I don't think we have worldwide roads yet.
Is that a lot?
What?
It was an 18-wheeler. Like,
Yeah.
they Euro Truck simulated it without the Euro Truck Simulator.
Yeah.
And the people.
Then we should have it direct our air traffic. Call it Skynet.
I don't know. Let's see.
Yeah, but 55,000 gallons is a lot. It's just your pretty typical order when it comes to a grocery store. More than likely, I'm pretty sure as a test run it was just warehouse to warehouse.
Oh, they didn't actually deliver it?
No, I think because there wasn't any guarantee that it would get there on a certain time, or there wouldn't be technical issues.
That's true.
So it was just warehouse to warehouse, testing whether or not it would actually work, and it did.
Apparently, Nintendo gained $1 billion in market value by just announcing the NX.
Yeah.
But their shares went down.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a confusing world.
Oh, okay. I want you to guess how much. No. Okay. Well, we're talking about. Okay. So here's the world to this round. So I was talking about the Note 7 failure, and I'm like with coworkers the other day, like yesterday, and I was like, yeah, $25 billion to fix the Note 7 problem, and like, what?
Asterisk.
What?
It's not $25 billion.
Oh, how much was it?
It's $5 billion in assets and losses. It's $20 billion in stock loss.
Okay, still, the whole Note 7 thing. The company took a $25 billion hit.
Yes.
And so, I was like, man, that's gonna be detrimental to a company. $25 billion. So I looked up how much Samsung was worth. They're worth $255 trillion. Like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
And I found out that they make refrigerators, they make washing machines, they make toasters, they make electronics, they make phones, they have shipping yards for boats, they transport Hyundai from China or Japan and
they also
South Korea.
Have their own cars.
They have their own... What?
Yeah, they make their own cars. You can buy Samsung cars in South Korea. Yeah, they make basically everything.
They make so much money.
Yeah, the Note
and now
7,
I don't feel bad.
Yeah, the Note 7 was a failure.
Yeah, but that's just like, okay.
They're not worried about the money. The only thing that Samsung's worried about right now is reputation. But people are forgiving. There's a lot of bitching up front.
But then people are like, okay, you guys are handling this.
Yeah, as long as they're fixing it, that's what matters.
Have they been sued yet?
Mm-hmm. Class action. There's a bunch of civil suits popping up and a few class action lawsuits popping up of people who bought the Note 7 and were disappointed and or hurt. Physically and emotionally.
They'll probably just pay them like $10,000 to go away.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if that settled out of court. They don't want them to set an example that, hey, yeah, we're totally open for lawsuits. Sue us.
Yeah. One phone out of so many fantastic phones. Well, I mean, the Note 7 was like critically acclaimed. It was like the best phone of them all, and
it was like the highest rated Android.
Yeah, it looked like the best phone ever.
Not every single one. There were a lot of people that didn't like it, and that's fair. But majority of the people that I watched reviews for it were like, "This is the best Android device I've ever fucking used," and then it blew up.
See what you did there. Yeah. That's great.
But apparently, in the terms of other things blowing up, Battlefield 1 outsells Battlefield 4 and Hardline in 1 week.
Well, so Battlefield 4 and Battlefield Hardlines combined 1 week sales. Battlefield 1 beat on their first week.
God damn.
So, good on you. And I've been playing Battlefield 1. It's great. Love it.
There's too many games to buy. Like, because I gotta get Doom.
You gotta get Doom. You gotta get Forza. You gotta get Gears of War.
Yeah.
Gotta get Battlefield 1. Gotta get Overwatch. 5 games. It's a lot.
That is a lot. I mean, they're all $60 except for
Overwatch. Overwatch isn't 60. Forza's not 60.
Yeah, I think it is.
Is it?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Last time I checked.
Okay. Well, maybe Forza's 60.
I can check.
Gears of War is 60, but the other Gears of War is only 30. Gears of War 1.
Mm-hmm.
And apparently Eric can't play Battlefield 1.
Why?
Because his computer sucks.
Oh, I'm sorry.
You're sorry. Which games are $60? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Took me a second. Rip.
But
Rip.
Rip. Des, any other topics?
No.
There's a lot of games to get, a lot of games to stream at some point because we never have time for Let's Plays.
Yeah. It's been a minute.
But I think I'm pretty sure you and I have played a game together once in like the past 2 weeks, maybe twice.
Maybe twice.
I think twice.
Yeah.
And that's typically at like midnight. But you're on vacation this next week, so it might be a lot more doable.
It's gonna be great.
Should be good fun.
Yeah, I'm gonna go do an order.
Oh yeah. Oh well, it works out. You're like just 2 blocks away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it works out. I'll
You
go
raced
all
the other day.
incognito.
But yeah, that's the last time we played.
Yeah. Well, I've played it with Eric more than you because you have morning shifts. And
Right.
He's up at 4 a.m. when I am.
I'm not. I'm asleep at 4 a.m. or trying to sleep. Either I'm asleep or I'm miserable. Basically. But yeah.
In the back smoking cigarettes.
Miserable. I don't know if everybody heard the intro song, so I think we
we'll
should
play it at the end.
Yeah. It is what is it called? Curtis Jackson Orphanator?
Curtis Jackson is the Orphanator.
Is the Orphanator.
It's
spoken word by
me.
little 2J over here.
GG2J. That's my rap name.
He's like, I'm up till your 8 a.m.
Damn.
Yeah.
So 6 a.m.
For him. 8 a.m. for us.
Yeah.
Yeah. Orphanator? God. Yeah. Don't worry.
Here's a little pre-thing. It's words. That's
Really?
Let me fucking finish. The word, because this is all it is. It's words on a piece of paper.
I gotta say, I don't think there's ever been a point where it looked like you were about to punch me. More so than that very moment.
Because they don't make any sense.
They don't.
These words on the paper don't make sentences. They don't make lyrics. Well, I made them into lyrics, but they...
It was, somebody wrote a bunch of shit on a bunch of pieces of paper and left them in the bathroom at work. And
Yeah.
one of the guys brought it to you, and then you were like,
I'll make a song out of this.
let's make this a thing.
Let's make this a thing. And so I stayed up till like 5 this morning, my time, doing the beat and perfecting it. And it's not perfect yet, but I
It's
still
getting
love
there.
it. I still love it.
Yeah.
I like to see you guys do a full playthrough of a game with RPG elements, or even full RPG, sitting in the same room and banter through the whole thing. Well, like a co-op game? Or like one guy plays, or like we both play the same character and we like switch off.
Yeah. I don't know if it would be that way or if
interesting.
it'd be co-op. Because I guess it would be harder to film co-op.
I mean, not really. We both have cameras.
Well, yeah, but separate game feeds. Well, I mean, I guess we could always have a third computer with capture cards.
Yeah. We'll have a third computer by then.
That'd be neat.
So then we can be like,
We can have dual feeds.
yeah, or we could like switch.
Yeah, either way.
But I think it'd be
far more feasible.
Yeah, I think it'd be funny if we both played the same character because our choices in gaming are so different.
Yes.
You'd be like, "What the fuck are you doing? No,
Why?
don't increase that stat.
Why?
No, it's like
oh my god.
click."
I know exactly how we'd have to do it.
Oh,
Do a blind play.
Blind
Where
play
basically one of us is playing the game and then the other one's there for banter. They're still like talking and shit. But that person who isn't actually playing is turned around and they have no say over what's happening in the game. Basically, they're not aware of the situation until it's their turn.
Oh.
And then you get back and you're like,
What
the fuck did you do? Who am I?
It's just like a completely different character.
Yeah. That would be really interesting. His first thought was Skyrim.
Oh, special edition.
Yeah.
Even though modded vanilla looks, or not modded vanilla, modded standard edition looks better than special edition.
Yeah, it does. But I mean, because it's the special edition, that'll get views on Twitch.
Yeah.
Because people are like, oh, let's see what people are doing about this.
Yeah.
But yeah, we should do that. That'd be kind of fun. Blind play.
That would be fun.
I mean, we should probably also do ones when it's more like heavy RPG stuff where we actually like actively make decisions.
And like kind of weigh out the decisions.
Mm-hmm.
That'd be good. Modded special edition? Yeah, that's gonna come in.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we should definitely look into doing that.
It'll be good.
Yeah.
Well,
But I guess that's...
is that it?
I think that's everything.
Rip.
I guess the gift done broke.
Maybe.
Oh,
Guess
check
I'll-
properties. Go to pictures.
Picture.
Mm-hmm. And then go to save pictures.
Rip.
I don't know. I guess it's broken.
It's weird. I don't know what to do.
We are computer experts, just not OBS experts.
That's very true. Well, I mean,
Ooh.
we can just do...
The way that I see it is that we're better at
What?
building computers. Why did you go to desktop? Go to pictures.
No, because
What are
I
you trying to
saved
do?
pictures to your desktop.
Why did you save them to my desktop?
Because I didn't know where you wanted them saved.
Let me see.
This is your computer.
You
I'm
are
not gonna-
correct.
I'm not going to siphon around it.
Oh,
because it's only here. Switch the all media files to all files. There we go. And then go to desktop. There we go. And
This
then,
one?
yeah. Sure, that one works. What? What?
what is happening?
What? Okay, hold on. I got...
What did you break it?
I must have. See, that's not going to work because it's a media file, not an image file.
Oh yeah, you're right.
I know I'm right.
XSPC bloatware pre-installed. You need a software engineer to join EPC. Derp, yerp, merp, kaperp. Derp. Y'all know bada derp perp. That was easy. Nailed it.
So that...
Ew.
What?
Why did you blue that?
I'm
Go
feeling
orange.
blue.
It's like a burnt peach. Let me see it. If you want, you can banter on.
Spooky. There we go. You know, like it?
Damn it, wrong one. EPC week.
EPC weekly. EPC bloatware pre-installed.
Let's see.
There's only bloatware when you eat too much. What are you doing? Oh. Cool.
Yeah!
Alright.
Nailed it.
Now time for the rap song
Wow.
featuring GG2J. What?
Zombie just showed up.
Zombie, you're always late.
So very late.
So very late.
But it's okay, we still love you. But at the very least, you're just in time for...
What?
What is it? What is Zombie in time for?
I don't... What is... The ending? My rap?
What is this?
What is this?
Yeah, what is it?
It's... Oh. Curtis Jackson, The Orphanator.
There we go.
Which is words I found. And I made them into a song.
Believe it or not, you found him in the bathroom.
Yeah. They're literally bathroom words.
Should we... I guess we should outro and then play that so it doesn't pick up on the mic.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, and I can do a fade out because I got soundboard.
Hey.
So, this has been fun. I've been Joshua.
I've been TJ.
We've been going for over 2 hours now, and it's about time to wrap up. We should be back on Wednesday, so
Wrap up?
only like 4 more days.
Should be back on when?
Wednesday,
Okay.
because I'm off Wednesday. Yeah, I'm off Wednesday.
Are you off Friday or Saturday?
Huh?
Are you off Friday or Saturday?
No, I'm off Sunday and Wednesday.
Okay.
But I think the only day I close is Thursday.
So we could probably still do Friday.
Yeah, you're not gonna be able to do it Wednesday.
Oh. That just seems really soon.
I mean, it does. That is a lot of commitment. So
We'll play it by ear. Follow our Instagram. Follow our Twitter. At XSPC.
follow him home.
No?
But anyways, I've been Joshua.
Taking the long way home now. And I've been TJ.
And this has been EPC Weekly, the Good Talk Podcast number 54.
Yes.
Next week, She's 55.
55.
Bye. And now we slowly fade out into the song. Bye, everybody.
Curtis Jackson is the orphanator. Woke up yesterday and said square paper cups. 50 Cent can't draw a straight line with a ruler. Wendy Williams and Kelly Ripa. American Vacations is my idea that it was supposed to be about boosting the economy in cities across America to help President Obama's plan, but Jeremy and 50 ruined it all. If the audience goes somewhere whack, blame Jeremy, the child molester. They only want to watch the winners on hidden cameras placed in the hotel rooms. 50 Cent is exactly like Krusty the Clown backstage smoking cigarettes. Miserable. Then he goes out and performs, acting fake. 50's a fake thug. 50 also thinks that Caucasian people want to see black people make mistakes that cost them their lives. Black Lives Matter is fake. That's what offsets 50's actions. Black lives don't matter to 50. That's why he created it. If 50 ever gets blamed for anything, he'll put on his Black Lives Matter t-shirt and fake gold chain. And it's all pixelated because 50's a fake thug. And is really inexperienced in the streets. He was always above the guys on the corners, looking out the building's windows like a dog looking down on the street, like a big dumb St. Bernard in a skyscraper, gorgeous Jeff. All alone up there, at least 20 stories up, cooking crack and eating cereal. 50 wants to be like me so bad that he hates me. Even though 50 was an orphan, he had been spoiled by Supreme, who set 50 up at 15, and 50 never had to worry about bills ever again. But all he had to do was one thing: stay in New York, in that room, and everything would have been perfect. But just like Adam and Eve's don't bite the apple, 50 wasn't supposed to leave the Big Apple. 50 didn't listen and decided to disobey Supreme and take the money. Supreme gave him energy units money and they went to LA. Jeremy had been 50's manager, telling innocent orphans 50 Cent that violence and sex sells in America. Violent sex is what you need to do, orphans. So let's get it. Do something violent, sex acts, so you can write your songs and you'll take care of hip-hop and the Grammys, etc., etc., etc. What has this world come to?